Um, What's up, chap? Welcome to a little cozy late night chatting and react stream. How's everyone doing? Welcome. A little bit of late night cozy vibes, you know, trying to not set us off with like the fucking crazy pog music, just some nice chill stuff. Oh yeah. There's some crazy news. Oh, plan tonight, chatting, reacting, and maybe some Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, a little bit of Blau after dark. Bro, I mean, we can start with this though, chat. Welcome to the Kick family, GM Hikaru. Now again, I don't know if the way they're doing this is if this is exclusive signings or not, but that's a pretty pog pickup.
Mickey impressed me for the first time ever. Motherfucker's kind of useless, but today he kind of went hardcore. He got that.
Arsenal, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Appreciate those 5 coming in. No, I mean, like, this is a pretty crazy signing. I think a lot of people thought it was going to just be like W community streamers. So the fact that they got Hikaru is pretty crazy. Just came here to say, hope you have a nice stream, Blau. It's hella late in Sweden. Otherwise, I would have stayed. What do you mean it's hella late in Sweden? Bro, isn't it almost morning? What do you mean hella late? Isn't it early in Sweden? Isn't it almost morning for you guys? Yeah, the question that I still want to know is this an exclusive deal? I actually don't know if Kick... Here's an interesting thought. I don't know if the streamers need it to be exclusive. I think Doc going to Kick would be really smart from both Kick's perspective and the Doc's perspective. Here's why. The Doc kind of has like a bone to pick with Twitch, right? Like he's got like beef with Twitch, doesn't really have a home on a platform. And again, a lot of Kick's branding and like marketing. Oh, I know they have an Alfa Romeo, they're part of Alfa Romeo F1 team, but like a lot of it is like antagonistic towards Twitch. Buddha goes on Kick 50% of the time. Yeah. I mean, like, I think if your deal, if you have like or if you're going on Kick, I think this idea of streaming, like, I think it's almost better for them to do some on Twitch, some on Kick. I think it's better both for the streamer and for Kick, actually. Will you do both? I am heavily considering looking into, like I said, I will never not stream on Twitch. Twitch is still my home, but like I am interested potentially in streaming on Kick. Isn't there a lawsuit pending, Twitch v Kick? Is there? I mean, I haven't seen any indication that there's like a lawsuit for it, you know? Right? Like, what indication do we have that there's a lawsuit going on? Let's talk about, I mean, like, I think Kick's branding looks kind of nice. I mean, I'm looking at Kick and I'm like, I actually think their branding is kind of dope. I like the like 8-bit look that they went for. Like, their branding is really clean. Like even this announcement of Hikaru, like Hikaru in the picture, and then like there's still like the subtle kick low ground, but then the like vibrant green, like they use this, like whoever runs Kick's Twitter account is doing great. I mean, again, I think like you could like it's not like a bad thing. It's just the angle they approach. They're definitely like they exist in opposition to Twitch, right? Like they reference, you know, stuff like this, like LMAO, Kaisen, and then yeah, they show. These are actually pretty sick. Although I would have preferred, I mean, a little. Again, this is like very loud, but I would have like preferred all black with the like vibrant green on the swoosh. The 95.5. I just made an account to watch Buddha, but the Kick app is a clone of the Twitch app except for colors. But is that like that's the thing though? Is it bad if the app is just a copy of Twitch? The speed at which they, you know, made an app, I don't think it's bad if it's a copy of Twitch. If they offer new, like again, I think one of the major criticisms of Twitch has been like what things has Twitch really offered that people like and use? I'm not trying to like say I'm jumping ship or anything like that or give speculation one way or the other. But yeah, like a lot of things are just copies nowadays with minor innovation. I mean, the thing is they've, you know, train, whatever you guys want to say about train, the idea that they want to do this like clips feed TikTok style, if they do it or not, the fact that they're even like talking about creating stuff like that, I find to be interesting. Because at least they're building something. I haven't really seen what Twitch does, right? Like what, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like my partner manager is great, and I'm not trying to flame our good friend Sir Hype, but like I don't get the sense that Twitch has developed, like it's like the site has existed and it's like they don't really seem like they've done that much. I'll be honest, I'm a little apprehensive of Kick, but I understand why streamers would want to move there. I don't think I want, like, I'm also like pretty caught, like I'm trying to be like aware of my own community and like what you guys would want to do. I don't want to go to a place with like little to no moderation with crazy shit going on. I might trial it out, you know. I mean, I would want to be careful with like exploring it. Yeah, I could definitely see myself doing some streams on Kick.
Brother.
Passou. Pelo amor de Deus, salto 5, salto 5, salto 5, salto 5.
It's the same game.
Salto 5. Salto 5.
It's actually the same game. No. Not only is it the same game mode, it's the same company doing it.
No Steakhouse is banned.
Yeah, I think for context, this is as XE finds out about some gambling websites not being banned and Neymar gambling on Twitch. Listen, you can still support the like people not wanting the gambling stuff and see that there's like some clear hypocrisy here, right? Like they come after, you know, Train and X for the gambling stuff, but like, oh, okay, but Neymar gets to go and gamble on this side. Now, it could just be that Twitch just hasn't caught on to it. I actually wonder if it's what's I don't think it's Occam's razor. What's the other razor, chat? It's like Hanlon's razor. What's the one that says never attribute to malice what you can attribute to stupidity or laziness? I think that might be the case here. I think Twitch just might have not fucking cared to ban this shit. Could be the case. Hanlon's razor? Okay. Yeah, I think that could be the case here. is that we just have a case of Hanlon's razor. But I don't know. All very interesting. But it's Neymar. Yeah, I think that's like, I think that's why it's like more okay, is because people are like, oh, well, it's Neymar. So like, you know, whatever. If Kick gets a control on the Nazi and LGBTQIA shit and gets that to a stop, then yeah, why not? Yeah, but I mean, that seems pretty far out, right? I mean, this is another, I like the question is that like, is that like a little bit like crazier because it's Neymar, he gets like a little bit more of an excuse, stuff like that. I mean, do you check virtual casino and slot section on Twitch? There's still someone streaming it. All right, let's see. Check out Twitch. Hold on. All right, let's see what people are. Where do we go? I'm still fucking banned in Myung's chat, bro. All right. Where do I even find it? Virtual casino, gambling game. Blaze. These are non-English speaking streams, aren't they? So is it like, are there different like, I guess I don't know.
Não, viado.
Viado, deixa ele levar. Eu vou comprar chuteira foda.
Não, mas daí tem que ser uma parada da hora, velho. Vou falar com o Senica agora, velho. Vou mandar mensagem.
What's the difference between Blaze and Steak?
Já.
It's not addictive if it's on it. No, I'm just saying, like, I just don't know Twitch's position on this stuff. Although, hey, he's clearly sponsored by Blaze, though, right? So, I don't know. Maybe that's different, right? So, a lot of these don't like, oh, sorry. So this is Portuguese. A lot of these don't seem to be English speaking streams. I mean, I'm wondering if like, hey, because it's not like English speaking, they like, I'm wondering if like Twitch just doesn't fucking know or doesn't care. What's up, Legendary? What's up, Sophie? What's up, Krams? What's up, Luz Maria? What's Peter doing?
These weren't options. That was a specific order. That's what I'm saying. I mean, as soon as Peter said, I'll order pizza, that's all he needed to be said. Exactly. Okay.
What if I just put up Peter's stream and just like, I should just react to other people's streams.
In his defense, a Hawaiian pizza from Papa John's is an awful option. Thank you. Okay, the comments are getting a little too toxic now. I'm gonna stop.
Papa John's. Why are you so fucking specific about when?
She could have given other food options. Let her finish speaking, you dumb man.
Watch this. Ready? Watch.
Okay, fine.
Watch this, chat. What food are you?
She's not playing
watch
games
this.
right
Watch
now.
this.
Maybe, you know, I'll call her
Watch
right
this.
now.
Watch.
And see if she answers.
Watch.
I
Let me
have
cook.
no idea if this is past her bedtime, but I'm calling. What food are you talking about? Listen, man. About 15 years ago, I asked Janet what I should eat for dinner. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Jan.
What?
Hold on.
I'm streaming right now, just a heads up.
Okay.
Just wanted to know, what do you think I should eat for dinner tonight?
Church's chicken.
Okay, let me... If Church's chicken is not available...
I was gonna try and do pizza this dick. I was gonna try and do that. That was gonna be the plan. I was gonna try to do a pizza this dick. That was the plan. I failed. All right, in other news, I want to check this. Okay, Hassan mocks Aiden Ross after failed threat. Over the last few months, Hassan and Aiden Ross have had a couple of back and forths. Aiden's okay. Okay. Yeah, this is the tweet. Yo, Hassan, can you teach me how to tie a knot? And then he puts a noose there. Okay. Chat. My best advice. And I'm not saying, listen, I'm not encouraging people to make threats like Sneeko and and Aiden Ross do. But if you're going to threaten someone, like, just like, I don't know, fucking proofread it, man. Like, no, you will never look goofier in your life than if you threaten someone with a fucking spelling error. Okay, that's like I don't like, you can't make yourself look fucking goofier than with a spelling error in a threat. It just like, little spelling mistakes will just absolutely ruin all of it, you know? Is he still on the phone?
The first one, if it was in my area, or if it was open, but it was not, okay? But think about it. Pineapple pizza from Papa John's versus nasi goreng, okay? Let's be honest here. We had character development, all right?
Yeah, pee-pee.
We had character development. Okay?
Hold on, let me try again.
Suggestions got better. What were you putting pineapple on? Nothing, bitch. You're asshole, so I could eat it. Sorry, what?
Where I eat my pizza from.
Why didn't you tell me you didn't want me to be specific? You literally asked me what to eat.
Alright,
Okay, to be fair though, it's also very entertaining when Janet is annoyed by men. Pizza this dick, but you really went too far? Oh.
I was trying to...
Oh, you were setting me up for a... Oh.
Bro, I'm trying to set this guy up for a pizza to this dick joke, and he goes fucking pineapple on a fucking asshole. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. All right. We're starting off our giant react section with new OTV and friends. Enjoy.
I haven't had.
Okay. OTV and friends. This one is titled Ray Leaks the Biggest Secret. All right. I hope they keep the Myung outro in this one.
Violent diarrhea. It's been a while.
Oh yeah, it has been a while.
You're like,
okay, we're starting off strong with violent diarrhea.
It's time. It's time. Ray's lying. Girls don't poop. True.
Yes, we do. We everywhere.
What the god?
Spitting, crying.
No, we're not lying about it anymore. It's true.
Also, just wanted to say, if Myung asks you to say something, don't do it. Okay, noted. I will not let... Bro. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys a story. I fucking made an alt account, okay? I literally made an alt account to try to fucking chat in Myung's chat, and I'm pretty sure it's shadow banned. I made an account... Listen, I legitimately own the account called Please Don't Ban Me, Myung. And I went into her chat to try to chat, and I'm pretty sure it was already shadow banned. So, yeah. I have my main account and that account shadow banned. So, I've bro, she said to get five. She said if I got 5 million channel points. Wait, if I sign out of, hold on. If I sign out before we do this fucking video, is Myung still streaming? Hold on. Can I sign out of my account? Oh, I can still sign out of it, right? Right? If I log out, it's not gonna. Fuck it, let's just try it. All right, log out. Okay. Let me log into my alt. Your name. Okay, hold on. Please don't ban me, Myung. Log in. I'm only following one stream. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay.
I need to stop. I need to go live my life. I can't.
What are they called? Navi coins?
This. It has me in a hold. I literally can't stop.
Look, please don't ban me, Myung. But I'm pretty sure it's shadow banned. Because only her mods were like, yo, what is this account? I love this stream and I support the mods and the rules.
I need to be freed, please.
Will happily
I can stop, right?
farm Navi coins. Miles.
Surely you guys just say it's okay that I can just stop.
If you're ever banned on any account, your IP would be flagged as a suspicious user and not show. Bro, that's what I'm pretty sure it's flagged. I know what it looks like from this end, and it's flagged.
Where are your tomatoes?
Yeah, I'm in her stream and I can't see her chat.
It's not okay.
Please
enough?
user me. I just want to farm Navi coins. Please, Myung.
I could sell that for a lot of money.
If you're in her chat, can you see my chat?
I
don't think you can. This is why I need a fucking VPN.
Holy, it's huge. I can't even play it.
You can still farm coins without chatting? Bro.
Oh, got rid of my...
You are shadow banned? Your messages weren't going... How do I shadow ban? I just want my Navi coins. Please, dude. Pixar, unshadow ban me, man. Please.
Huh? Can I have a regular pickaxe?
A regular, like an iron?
I don't even get a second chance.
Yes, let's see. Huh. You know, I
hate this.
Iron.
Bro.
But, oh, I found iron. Okay, let me make one.
Bro, I need to figure out how people get your first account unbanned. Bro, I can't. Dude.
Me in my house? Oh, I thought she said kitty.
No, kitty.
The NPC? Oh, okay, that's what I thought.
I hate this shit, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I'm out of here.
Actually.
Anyways, all right. Let's actually go back to OTV and Friends. Sorry, I was supposed to actually watch this.
Yeah, today's just not my day.
Really? It's not my day either, because you keep banning me in your fucking chat.
Why not?
And she doesn't even follow, dude. She still doesn't even follow my account. I'm not inviting Myung to game. Actually, she invites me to games when I invite her. Are my tacos here? I was doing a little taco Tuesday. Oh my god, my tacos are here. I can eat tacos while watching this. One sec, chat. All right. We go. I eat my tacos.
Just everything's going wrong if you think about it.
That's really bad that it's not your day because you have to be here for 24 hours. What I would say if I was a really bad friend.
Yeah. But thank God you're not a bad friend, and you meant to say.
I meant to say that.
Sophie, why are you deleting Chris Hatch's message? They just said, Blau, if I use my channel points to get you unbanned, will you follow me on Twitter? Absolutely. I'll do that trade. Why are we banning him for that? That's an amazing trade. 100%. Guys, don't ban. What? Why? Not only am I not going to ban him for that, I'll take that. Unless he's like, you know, because they keep banning and it was a delete. Oh. Well, Sophie, I didn't know I was getting tacos. How can you expect me to know what's going on when I'm getting tacos, you know?
Don't even worry about it because.
May I have a taco, Blau? I'm hungry now.
Day starts as a bad day.
I normally I'd share with chat, but I'm so hungry.
The creepy one.
The scary bathroom?
The scary bathroom.
Oh God.
Look at this photograph.
Yeah, but this. No, I'm not going there. Toast? Bro.
Lily might have the most soy scream ever.
She is a brave.
Is it like an Yvonne version of Fire Emblem?
What?
Fire Emblem?
For what? For what? Why am I catching strays? You know, it's fine. I'm 5'2", but God blessed me in other ways. God did not bless me in height, but God blessed me in decent skin and hair genes. You know what happened to people eventually who do that to me? You never hear from them ever again.
What?
Guys, if a waiter forgets to bring my drink, I'm not gonna ask him again. I think that was in a restaurant.
What did God bless you with? Fucking fat ass.
And I was like, can I get like a Diet Coke? They straight up forgot about it for 30 minutes. And I was like, I'm not gonna ask. I'm never asking again. That I never ordered it. Actually, I don't remember ordering that ever. So I feel like I'm just too. I don't know what the word for it is, but like.
Mother, I'm streaming.
My ticket.
I'll do it later. I can't. I'm live. Talk to you later. Bye, Mom. How come you be streaming so early? You didn't tell your mom love you? I'm Asian, bro.
We don't do that. Well, I try, but
it's not really a thing.
So we can just do this really quickly.
Here's some white people parent shit. I literally would call my mom while I was drunk at high school parties, and she'd come pick me up. I think the whitest thing I ever told you guys was that my parents, who are lawyers, defended me and got me off of a federal trespassing charge because I was skiing in the summer on a federally like protected glacier. That's some fucking white parent shit. Oh, Tina. To be fair, this is better than going to Foos Cuts, so. Oh.
It's a lot shorter than I thought. Wait, I put it right here. Why did it come
did you stretch? Oh no! Oh no!
Wait, that's really
Tina.
bad.
Wait, what color is your team?
We are pink. You guys are blue. We have Catalyst,
Janet,
Seer, and who? Bangalore.
What the fuck is Catalyst?
Her, she has Skrillex hair. Your old hair.
Okay. Shut up. Shut up. Dude, what the fuck? This is a problem, okay? People have been like, I get messages because like the OTV
You guys
and
are
Friends
blue.
videos.
We have Her, she has Skrillex hair. Your old hair.
The OTV and Friends videos are like They're like, oh my God, Blau, I can't believe you made it into the OTV and Friends video. I'm like, oh, what? That's crazy. And it's always like, it's never good that it's like, oh my God, I made it in. I heard someone was like, oh yeah, you're in the newest one this week. I was like, oh, that's crazy. Oh, so I'm like, pull it up on stream, excited to watch with my community. Oh guys, I wonder what cool clip they have. And no, it's fucking. You my fucking talkers, bro.
Okay, shut up. Shut up. On me.
I'm bringing it down.
What are you wanting? He's one. He's dead. I got you, John. I got you. Oh my God, he's on me. He's on me. Fight back. I'm buddy. One, dead. D50. Help me. I'm coming. I'm gonna pop.
Still better visual clarity than Valorant round. So yeah, I can understand why John's good at it.
He goes, oh my God, even the starting screen is for Coomers. Brother, if you think this is for Coomers?
Okay, now hold on, Bogey. Hold on. Well, I was gonna say there's furries, but I guess that's like, okay, that's actually just a cat, so that's like bestiality.
Brother, if you think this...
Yeah, actually, never mind. That's not... That's just beast. Yeah, okay.
Is for Coomers?
Never mind, Bogey.
Seek therapy, please. Get some help.
This is the pay to win skin. It actually helps my aim. Watch this. Let me show you right now. Okay. Well, let me show you right now.
Okay.
All right, let me show you right now why this is a pay to win skin. Watch this.
You know what? I actually don't know how much this was because this was a gift from Brooke. But I imagine it. I mean, it's a lip balm. I imagine it can't be too much.
Bro. I learned like what an average Sephora trip is for girls. Dude. Listen. Ladies. Y'all don't have life on hard mode because of the fucking, you know, the periods you have to deal with, you know, the systemic discrimination against women that's been going on, you know, since we've literally been humans. That's not the hard shit. The hard shit is how much y'all pay for makeup at Sephora. Holy shit, that stuff is expensive. Bro, like, a Sephora run is crazy. I learned this recently. What, like, it's actually, it's insane, bro. Like, the damage y'all do to the wallets for this Sephora is wild. It's crazy. 500 times every time I go. Yeah, dude. Bro, makeup runs are it's like that, like little bag from Sephora, fucking walking around with like a little bag. It's like, oh, you got some makeup from Sephora, and I'm thinking like, oh, like 20, 30, but nah, like 200, 300, 400 bucks, a little like fucking makeup bag, few products in it. It's crazy, dude. Have you read the birth control side effects? Bro, have you read the price tags at Sephora? Listen, chat, I'm telling you, I'll show you guys the birth control I advocate for, and I will try to get it, and I'll let them sponsor me, okay? First of all, also, like, people need to chill about the, like, there's no male birth control, okay? Hold on. People need to actually chill about no male birth control. That's bullshit. There's actually plenty of male birth control and it's used widely, okay? I helped fucking develop it, bro. Like, male birth control exists. So women, stop fucking complaining. A lot of us fucking take it, okay? Anyways. No, the one I want is the this shit. I want. Koso is an at-home male contraception device. Koso, developed by the designer Rebecca Weiss, is an at-home ultrasonic and hormone-free male contraception device that neutralizes the sperm temporarily after experience with cancer. Rebecca and her partner were looking for an alternative. As hormonal contraception was no longer an option. The project, the master, all right, and it looks like this. Look, it's like a little like jacuzzi that you just look. This is that's by the way, if my balls looked like that, if I had that for the outline of my balls, that is way too. That is the most. That is the nicest way of portraying balls. That is incredible. No. It's not in boiling water. It's just you put them in water and then it's like it's ultrasound kills the spermies. That is a nice pair of balls. I would rock this. User sketches. What the fuck? What is this? Bro, they sketched out, look at, they sketched out all these like ball devices. Look at this. Let me zoom in on this. Look at these like ball devices. This one looks like a fucking pipe. Like you'd smoke someone ball. Like, why is this little handle here? Would you like smoke the fucking balls here? This is not TOS, guys. Anyways, I would 100%, I would get one of this. Yeah, it's educational. Someone said, I'll stick to condoms. Okay. I don't know. Like, this is just an awful fucking take. And I'm sorry. And I'll get canceled for this, but God. Bro, I was like, yo, like, use protection. Use a condom. Yeah, condoms. And I'm just like, condoms are great. Condoms are great. Oh, listen, okay. I'm just, you know what? Let me put it to you in another way, okay? Okay. I rock an iPhone without a case. It is extremely risky. Very risky to just be rocking an expensive phone without a case. But it feels a lot nicer. It feels a lot nicer. Bro, this is how the iPhone was meant to be held, man. This is natural iPhone, okay? This is how the iPhone was meant to be held. Is, you know, like... Okay. Listen. Okay. Don't hit it raw. I'm not saying, like... let me think of another. If you're travel, if you're using your iPhone with a lot of different charging ports, you know, like you have a lot of different ports and you have to move it around a lot, and it's like it's getting charged by a lot of things, put a case on it. But if you have like one designated like safe spot for your iPhone, and you know, like there's like one charging port, like fuck, I don't know if this is working well. Oh God. I'm gonna stop cooking. Where were we? We were on we're talking about contraception. No, obviously chat, you know, I you know, hi Twitter, I'm not as listen, I advocate for safe sex. But I'm just saying, you know, if, you know, you're in a monogamous situation and, you know, I'm like, listen, I want to get a ball bath. At the end of the day, stop fucking judging me. I just want to get the fucking ball jacuzzi, okay? I just want to get the ball jacuzzi. Bro, also, like, guys will find every excuse not to do the ball jacuzzi. Like, people are gonna be like, yo, but like, what if like it's uncomfortable or something? Bro, like, women are putting all sorts of hormones into their bodies, like mood swings, altered periods, fucking crazy shit going on, hormones in their body, fucking ISIS put an IED up inside of them kind of shit. And meanwhile, guys are like, oh, what are the side effects of the ball bath though, right? Like, they'll find any excuse not to do birth control, you know? So I'm like, yo, just give me the fucking ball bath. It looks fun. Here's a question, chat. If I got the ball bath, it's not like a thing you can buy though. It's like, it's only a concept. If I get the ball bath, what do you think like the etiquette is for the ball bath? Like, do I get one for the house? Or does like everyone get their own ball bath? I kind of like the idea of like one for the house, you know? It's like a house ball bath and like the boys share it, you know? That's a true test of friendship. It's not who do you late night game with, it's who do you share the ball bath sterilizer with. Johnny Harris, guys, you'd change the water out of the ball bath.
Millions of women across the U.S. could lose their legal right to abortion.
This could be the most consequential opinion in decades.
From the Supreme Court that would overturn Roe versus Wade. Raises questions about the...
I got flamed a while ago for a tweet that, granted, I didn't word very well, but I feel like people in my community know that I'm like very staunchly pro-choice. But the way I word the tweet, some people are like, what the fuck does this tweet mean? All I said was, like, it was regarding the overturn of Roe v. Wade. And I was like, I was kind of just trying to remind people that like, there's a huge part of the United States that was very excited about it. Like, I think people, I feel like the world we live in of like gamers on Twitch or fucking Hasanabi heads on fucking Twitter, I feel like people really don't see the side of the United States that was fucking happy about this. And I was more just trying to be like, yo, like, it should be like a wake-up call. I don't know. I'm also in favor of the United States just fucking splitting into two countries, though. But yeah, I am actually staunchly pro-choice, but...
Future of Roe versus Wade and what this means for...
723 Havoc said, preparing for tomorrow? What, for the fucking court case tomorrow? No. Yeah, man, I'm reading Roe v. Wade to fucking help with a human trafficking case in GTA. No. The fuck? I'll do what all good lawyers do. I'll prepare the day of the case and fucking rock it, you know?
For abortion rights in our country.
So this is happening in the US right now. And lately I've been wondering, why the f is there not a birth control pill for men? I mean, it's 2022. We can make vaccines in like 10 seconds. We send telescopes into space, and we can take photos of things millions of light years away. But yet, we still have not figured out how to make it so that I can take a pill and not have a baby when I have sex. I mean, we're kind of trying. Look at this Instagram ad that I got served. It's like a ballsack ultrasound sperm killer pouch device. There's
that thing look, dude, I'm telling you, the ball bath looks fucking sick, and I'm so down to use it.
actually
OTV and Friends looking a little different.
Wanted. I polled all of you. 80% of men are saying that they would be up for taking a birth control pill. So let's talk about birth control. First, let's start with a list of the options you have if you want to have sex and not have a baby. There's like 10 options for women and 2 for men. 2 condoms and vasectomies. Oh, and I guess pulling out? Question mark.
Hey. Someone said, oh, look, Blau. Okay. I am not advocating for the pull-out method, but the pull-out method is actually like, okay. It actually is kind of effective. Like if you like, I'm saying if people do it correctly, it's effective. I'm actually not wrong on this. This is not a if it's well more effective than not doing it, you know. I'm not advocating and saying you guys should do it. You know what? I'll just stop talking. It does have an effect greater than 0. Ghost Team House said, I'm a pull-out method, baby. But I get it. Okay. I do think vasectomies are like, that's pretty intense, right? Like, can we agree that one is actually like a pretty intensive method?
Oh, and of these 2, one is notoriously unreliable, and the other one is like permanent. None of these require us to take.
I don't think vasectomies are permanent. Can't you can undo a vasectomy, correct? I think it's only reversible once, right?
Take something on a regular basis, put something in our bodies permanently, or affect our hormones in any way. It's not the 1950s
Chat, we'll go
anymore.
back to OTV
Why
and friends.
is
I want
the
to learn
burden
about birth
of
control.
Birth control still predominantly
Clearly, I need
on the
to.
partner who carries the pregnancies. We got to the bottom of this through a lot of reporting, and I want to show you what the deal is, because in this story you will see the dark side of medicine and why some things get studied and why others don't. But you'll also see a bit of hope in the future. Like, this is slowly changing. Not fast enough though. Oh, and I'm going to dive into sex ed because the details are kind of fuzzy for me. It's been a while.
Human reproduction.
I should do sex ed, honestly. I'd be a great sex ed teacher. Oh. Imagine all the time I could save all the young men and women who try to find the clitoris when it doesn't fucking exist. Like, bro, people, that's like, imagine if all these people, like, we still had people trying to fucking find Atlantis, bro. We'd be wasting our time. Or I'd be saving so much people's time.
The uterus becomes richly supplied with blood to nurture. One sperm succeeds in breaking through.
Okay, hold on. Welcome to sex ed class. Okay, we're all adults. I know we know how sex works and things, but if you're like me, you kind of don't remember the details.
Chad, I have been joking tonight, but on a serious note, please remember to use contraception, practice safe sex, find the clitoris. I'll make a lot of jokes tonight, but the most important things I can tell you in terms of sex ed, be safe, use consent, communicate with your partner, and find the clitoris. Thank you. I'll continue to make jokes throughout the night, but those are the ones that I do want to stress. Jokes aside, I do actually strongly believe in all those.
So I just want to quickly go over a couple things that to me, as an adult, are really relevant to this discussion. First, let's talk about hormones. Hormones are chemicals, but there's so much more than that. So let's think of it as an analogy here. This is your body, and all of the veins and arteries are the internet. This is how stuff gets around. Hormones are like emails that are sent from the managers of the body, all of these glands. The managers are telling different parts of the body what to do, to change something, to kick off some certain process or behavior, all in the name of keeping the body balanced and regulated and healthy. Everything from digestion to stress to sleep.
Speaking of hormones, oh fuck, where's my insulin? Ethereal glitch, thanks for the tier 1.
To mood, all of this is dictated by hormones. These emails being sent around your bloodstream in the form of chemicals to tell your body what to do. Okay, so that is hormones. Now,
and Justin the Rat, thanks for the 21 months.
If it's fertilized by a male sperm cell, it'll grow into a baby. The doctor lends a helping hand and the new baby meets the outside world.
Every month, a woman's body managers send out some really important emails. Remember, emails are hormones. We're just gonna stick with the analogy, okay? The hormones tell this big bag of eggs to release one of the eggs down this tube so that it can end up here in the uterus. The uterus, which has already received its own set of emails saying that the egg is on its way and please prepare the place so that it's cozy by putting this nutrient-rich lining, like a nice cozy blanket, so that the egg has the best chance of thriving. So the egg finally arrives and hopes that a male sperm will join it so that a baby can start growing for the next 9 months. But if the sperm doesn't arrive on the scene within like this really
Cork, thanks for the gifted sub.
narrow time period, it's like a day, then the hormone managers send another set of emails saying, too bad, so sad, he didn't show up, we're not reproducing this month. Let's clear all this lining out that we created for the egg and start preparing for next month. They clear it all out, they flush out all this blood lining while the woman is on her period, and the cycle starts over. Do you see how this entire thing plays out because of very specific instructions that are written and sent by hormones? They cue each step of this process. Okay, but most of the time you just kind of want to have sex and not have this egg and the sperm meet up, right? Even though the body really wants that, you don't necessarily want to have a baby. And this is why we invented birth control.
The most effective of these is the pill.
Don't forget to take your pill. I won't.
Pause really quick. I just need to tell you something, which is one of the questions I get most often is, how do you know so much about all of these random topics like male birth control? The answer is because I read a lot of books. Actually, no, I don't read a lot of books because I'm super dyslexic and I don't have time to sit and read books. I listen to a lot of audiobooks, which brings me to thanking today's sponsor, which is Audible.
Thank you, Audible.
This is really easy for me because I've been using Audible for like a decade. For someone who loves information but struggles to read, either because it's hard for me to read or because I just don't have time to sit and read,
good read
Audible
for
has
Audible.
changed my life. When you subscribe to Audible, you get to choose one title a month of any type of audiobook. You also get unlimited access to their Audible originals, which are only available to Audible members. I often just scroll through here and say, like, what do I want to listen to for free? There's so much good stuff. Currently listening to an audiobook from one of my favorite science explainers, Bill Bryson. It's called The Body. It's a really well-written science explainer book about the human body and every system. It like gives you a new appreciation for your body. And it allows me to research and learn about new things so I can make videos for all of you. You can try this out for free if you want. You can have an entire month free. All you need to do is go to the link in my description. It's audible.com/Johnny Harris, or text Johnny Harris to 500-500 and get signed up for a month of free Audible. Thank you, Audible, for supporting
we let it do
this
the ad.
video. Let's
We
dive
let
back
it do
in.
the ad read.
Okay, most modern methods of birth control work by messing around with the emails being sent around the body. Cue the pill. So a woman takes this little pill every day. Where's the pill? I have a pill. This is the pill. Actually, it's 28 pills because a woman takes this every single day and it changes everything. The pill contains a new batch of emails, or hormones, that override the old instructions and tell the whole system to do something totally different. Announcement, for the next 28 days, we're under new management. So the new emails are coming down to the ovaries, where all the eggs are, and they're like, hey, guys, don't do anything this month. You're fine. Just relax, take a nap. And the ovaries are like, but does that mean we won't get anything done? We're gonna be super unproductive. We're like the most important thing for keeping the species alive. And the pills are just like, shh, take a nap, go to sleep. Okay, here comes another email. This time it's going to the cervix, telling it to start making really thick, sticky mucus. And the cervix is like, but wait, we make mucus that isn't thick, and we actually try to make it so it's perfect so that the sperm can swim upstream and get to the egg. And the pills are just like, shh. Just do what you're told. Oh, and uterus. Change the lining that you're creating so that it's not very cozy for an egg to survive in case, one gets through. And the uterus does. And this is how the pill works. It writes new emails, it sends new hormones to tell this whole system to do something totally different than what it was programmed by evolution to do to keep our species going. And it totally
Pretty good explanation.
works. If you want to have sex and not have a baby, take this pill every day. And there's the downside. You have to take this pill every day. And that comes at a cost. It turns out that changing the hormones that make it so that this doesn't happen also has some side effects. Because hormones are not isolated to one system. They don't just affect this. You mess with hormones, you mess with all the systems. It's an interconnected thing that changing the level of one can affect many others. But listen, who am I to talk about this? I've never taken this pill. I've never been on any sort of hormone treatment. So let's talk to people who actually have.
I had never had a panic attack before. I rarely had anxiety. When I started taking birth control, literally everything made me anxious.
I had very oppressive and debilitating depression to the extent I've never felt before. I would look in the mirror and wouldn't recognize myself. My brain felt like mush.
I didn't realize how much it's changing.
Yeah, there's women
how
who've
much
had
it
like a lot
affects
of
me,
side effects on the pill that
until
aren't
I
good.
stopped taking it. So I only felt real me once I stopped taking the birth control.
Definitely the worst part was
Yeah, this is a big build up to the Neon
felt
outro.
like a
True.
different person. I was constantly upset. I got angry. I was crying.
Because of the pill, I developed this giant blood clot inside of my uterus. and
Ooh,
I had
yeah,
to
some
get
of
it
these side
removed.
effects are
Hormonal birth
awful.
control was in some ways really awesome, but at the same time, I didn't have a sex drive. And I started birth control before I started having sex. So I really thought that there was
Weight gain is also a common side effect.
It was
Yeah,
a
yeah.
very dark time in my life, and when I went to the doctor, I asked if the birth control pill could contribute to that, and I was basically laughed at.
It is so frustrating to deal with side effects that mess with your mood and with your feelings, because it's so easy to just internalize that and to gaslight yourself into thinking that this is just the way you are now. I guess I'm just moody. I guess I'm just grumpy all the time. And it's hard to take a step back and to think, am I going through a hard time? Or are these side effects from my birth control pill?
It was like a roller coaster for 2 years. What you don't know.
I mean, so people are like, well, would it have the same effect if you had male birth control? Well, yeah, if male birth control was done via regulating hormones, then yeah, you'd probably have similar side effects. Listen, this is why I like the ball bath birth control. I did promise OTV and Friends video, so we can finish this another time. But the reason why I like the ball bath birth control, this concept, is because the ultrasound just kills your sperm cells, and eventually your sperm will come back. Like it only sterilizes you for a couple months, and you just do it again. There's not really side effects of it. There's no like really negative side effects. So, and it sounds like a good time. True. All right, I promise you guys OTV and Friends. I keep skipping it. Sorry. All right, we're back. What were we talking about? What got us here? Oh, Sephora trips. Wow, that was a big side. We got here from Sephora trips.
Much Lano. I imagine it's. This shit is $16 motherfucking dollars. You've got me fucked up.
The entertainers are people who like TFT but make their business somewhere else. Someone like Puns is a very popular Minecraft and Valorant streamer. Someone like X Chocobars. She is a variety streamer, OTB and Friends group. Very fun, very great person. Abe. Joel's.
Oh God! Fuck! I actually look just like Michael Jackson. God damn it! That's a little MJ. That right there is a little. That's a little Michael Jackson.
Okay, I can kind of see it.
It was my camera angle that made me look like Michael Jackson, when it in fact is just my fucking
I can kind of see it.
Wendy's in my chat saying my husband is a full-time miner in every single game. He has an illness.
True.
That's so cute that you guys refer to each other as husband and wife.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say as illnesses.
Oh no. What?
I'm thinking, you know, I don't know. I think I'll probably be better at reading the manual. Probably, maybe.
Just say it with your whole chest, man. You know I can't read.
There's no right answer here. There's no.
We do a practice one. I do think you have better reading. I'll have you know, I was the co-host.
I've heard about this game and I really want to play it. This is the one. It's where someone has to look at a bomb and give out instructions, and then someone else has to read the manual for how to defuse the bomb. Yeah, I really want to play this game.
Streamer Wars, and I read the teleprompter. Very well.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you'll have to describe the thing to me. Also, there's no good role here.
Keep talking.
I'll do the manual.
I do think, do the manual.
Sorry, I need to eat. My stomach is starting to digest itself. Fuck! Fuck!
Guys, look, it's the different stages of Myung. This hair, and now she's here. I don't think she was ever at this point. Maybe we'll go like me youngest, and then this is like current me young. Me old.
Me old.
You set up your defense. Thank you. I'm pretty proud of how it's.
Is this a thing for her cat? Does Arya's cat live here? Oh, I like this. That is a cool cat. I like this cat area. I like this cat. Cat cove. That's smart. Good setup, Arya.
It's coming along. Did you get a table for the router, or is it still hanging?
I take it back. Not a good setup. Okay, let's. I have not even pre-watch. I did not know this was about her setup. Bro, just. Let's hear this. What is this? It's fucking buzzing. Oh, because I need to replace my insulin pod. Oh, okay. That's actually a good reason to buzz. That's fair.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
To be fair, she just moved in. Oh, okay.
Well, I won't. I don't think I'll be making it, guys.
I believe in you so much.
So busy putting in orders.
Are you going backwards?
Everyone press escape and press leave show. We are not making this one. No, we don't. We're 8th at 47. We're in contention for elimination.
No, but Sydney's about to get points. Yep, go right down, and then there you.
Press escape. Everyone leave. Everyone leave right now.
I've never lost on the first level of Fall Guys.
Bye. See you later.
Bye. See you later.
I said your own ending, not turning me into the ending. Hey, do we have beef? Do we have beef right now that I just don't know? Bye. No, don't start saying bye. See you later. If this turns into a thing, and I see this at the end of every OTV and Friends video, I'm gonna freak. I'm gonna lose my mind, and I'm gonna puke at the end.
See you later.
Get wrecked, Myung. Deserved. All right. College students speed date on the button. All right. I'm excited to see what college students are like these days. The Gen Z, the Zoomers. All right.
How to say the button in sign language.
You could do like a circle or just like spell it out. So B-U-T-T-O-N. Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to the button, a speed dating show. When the button lights up red, either player may press it and swap out their date for a new person.
Get out of here.
If two people can last on a date for
do you know the worst person in the button is the button itself? Like whoever runs and mans this thing, I hate the voice they use for it, and I hate everything that it says. It's always so fucking annoying.
10 minutes, they win an all expenses paid second date.
This is the button.
What do you mean by all expenses paid second date, bro? Like, I want to know more about this. Because if it's like, yo, an all expenses paid second date, yeah, we'll get you like a fucking Uber X to Denny's. That's actually kind of nice.
How's it going? Kyle, what's your name?
Imani.
Imani, nice to meet you. How are you doing today?
Pretty good.
Pretty good, a little bit exciting. Your best friend, how would you describe you? What would you say? I'm very curious.
Fun.
Fun? Okay.
I know how to turn up.
Okay.
What year are you?
I'm a senior, so I'm graduating.
In spring?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, your kids in the future, what values would you say you would want to instill in them? Like anything at all, just anything.
Kids?
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
We're young.
I know, but like in
We're
general, I just
so
want to
young.
know about you. Oh, why did you?
My man didn't take his ball bath. My man was thinking about kids. He should have taken the ball bath. Fucking knew it.
Reject me then.
We're young. I'm not feeling kids right now.
Of course not, but. Done.
Nice.
Chat, I actually have advice for you. This is like actual dating advice. This is also just like life advice. If you like read in a book written by some fucking cringe influencer, possibly myself, or if you like watch some podcast or one of these fucking like TikTok podcasts where they have the sand fucking being crunched in the top half of the frame. And like, yo, ask these questions of people to skip the small talk and get to know people in a deep way. Don't do that. Like, I know, like, you've watched the movies and you'll have like a character played by like Brad Pitt or Tom Holland or I don't know, fucking Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't know. For all I know, all those guys are canceled. I don't know who's canceled these days. But they'll talk to some girl and they'll say some like really deep shit like, yo, like what do you fear in life? And the girl's like, flustered, like, what do I fear in life? That's such a bold question. Don't do that. Don't do that. It works because it's in a movie and it's scripted and because the guy looks like Tom Holland or Brad Pitt. In real life, people don't want to just be hit with the fucking deep questions right away. It's like, I kind of want to like get to know you first and then open up. Don't just fucking slam people with deep questions right away, okay? That shit like... I don't know.
Nice to meet you.
The Book of Blau, how I went from gaming dev to gaming dev. I'd find out what the fuck. Step 1, be hot. Yeah, true. Step 1, have money. Not true.
That's cool. Your vibe. The hat and shirt coordination. Okay.
Thank you.
See you.
I'm a little nervous, but
What year are you?
I'm a freshman. What about you?
Oh, you're a baby. I'm a...
Guys, that gulp, that's El Riz. Listen, to my fellas in the chat, to the straight guys in my chat, I'm going to tell you something. Women sense fear. When women say they like confidence, they actually like, it's not that women like confidence. It's that women detect fear and they can sense the fear in you. And they don't fuck with the fear.
What year are you?
That's already El Riz. That's El Riz. Oh God, it's over for him.
What about you?
Oh, you're a baby. I'm a senior.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Fun fact about Imani, she knows sign language.
See, like, I don't know. I'm not a Wizard of Oz. I'm not a fucking Riz or any of this shit. But I'm sure there's some fucking like cringe as fuck Rizzler out there who'd tell you the big that she's like, oh, you're a freshman, oh, you're a baby, and then he's like, oh, like, where are you senior next? Well, hey, I like older women or something like that. There's probably something you say they're not nice and like fucking audible gulps. I don't know what it is that you're supposed to say here, but you're not supposed to be like nice and then have an audible gulp.
Nice. Teach me how to say the button in sign language.
Usually, like in sign language, you just like describe things. So you could be
Okay.
like the, and then like you could do like a circle or just like spell it out. So B-U-T-T-O-N. Yeah.
Okay. Why'd you reject me?
I think you're really nervous right now.
Yeah, I am.
You
I am
You gotta
nervous.
loosen up a little
Called
bit.
it.
Yeah, Dylan, shake it up.
Yeah, like it's okay. It's okay. We're all
Oh
all
God,
here.
even though
we're all
he
gonna be
shakes it
nervous
out, it's
together,
kind of
so.
stiff.
I'm Imani.
Nico, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So where are you from?
I live in Seattle.
Oh, this guy already has instantly more
Oh,
confidence.
so do I. What year are you?
This is my last year.
What's your major?
Business.
Oh, I'm a business major too.
What like category?
Business law.
Oh, okay. I'm business management. Everybody needs a manager. Sometimes.
Everybody needs a lawyer though,
Yes.
right?
Everybody needs a button.
I guess.
I want to know.
Dude, Literally the worst part about this show is the fucking button. And I don't mean to make fun of the cut and their production, but this thing is so fucking annoying. It ruins this shit, dude.
Why someone shouldn't date you.
Ladies first.
Like I'm a Cancer. Everyone says they don't like.
That is a good reason not to date you, but it's not that you're a Cancer. It's that you said I'm a Cancer. I'm sorry, chat. Listen, if a girl's like, well, a reason actually not to date me is, well, if you think about it, like, I'm fucking slamming the button. I don't give a fuck what sign you say. The fact that you said something about a sign means I'm pressing the button.
Like Cancers because we're emotional.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. A girl, I would rather a girl be like, so someone's like, if I'm sitting there and it's like, what's a reason not to date you? And a girl's like, well, I have cancer and I have to go through chemotherapy treatments and it's extremely hard on my personal life and my health. Oh, that's way easier to deal with than a girl saying I'm a Cancer, okay? Because if she says that I'm like, I don't want to fuck with the astrology. Listen, I have a fucking chronic illness. We can deal with illnesses. I can't deal with astrology, you know? One we can at least, one we can treat with science. The other we can't.
Because I'm like self-centered. I'm focused on like myself and my goals. I don't pay attention to my phone a lot.
My man!
I don't believe in signs, like the whole astrology signs and everything.
Fair. It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, though. I'm Nico.
Hey.
I'm Brittany.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What do you like to do for fun, though? Like,
I'll go on a hike. I like to be active. I like to be out and about.
So why shouldn't somebody date you?
If you want to do like all that alcohol and
Yeah.
smoking all that, don't date me. Go ahead and hit that button.
Wait, so you don't like to party a lot?
It's all right.
Hello. Hi.
I'm Kayla.
Nico, nice to meet you.
I mean, honestly, that's pretty fair, right? Like, I feel like that's not that deep of a question. And the sort of like, he's like, she's like, hey, like, if you like to party or do stuff like that, and he's like, well, I like to do that shit, so.
Yeah. What do you like to do for fun, like?
I hang out with my friends. I also do tattooing.
Oh, you
do? Yeah.
Fun facts about Kayla.
I also do tattooing.
Oh, you do?
Bro, she rocks that nose ring. Okay. She rocks that.
Yeah.
Fun facts about Kayla. She's done all her own tattoos and has over 40.
Wow.
Yeah.
40 tattoos.
I got like a couple here, but majority of them are on my legs. Yeah, I kind of look like a sketchbook at this point.
Wait, how do you do your own tattoos? Do tattoo artists tattoo themselves? They like, does they design them and then do the tattoos on them? What the fuck? Bro.
It's kind of bad.
You're good. Why'd you press the button on me?
I don't know. I'm just not physically attracted. I'm sorry.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. How are you doing?
Okay. That was fair, but brutal. Oof. Listen, he's an attractive guy, but like, if he's not your type, or if like you don't fuck with their aesthetic, like it's tough to like fix, you know? I think it's fair, but.
Hey, how are you? What are your tattoos of? This is a mace, Keith Haring. I love Keith Haring.
Fun fact about Kayla. Kayla is questioning her sexuality.
Respect. I mean, I think sexuality is very fluid, and I think like not everyone should, because I think some people are just straight and that's fine. But I think if you're like, oh, maybe I'm not straight, I think you're probably not straight. I think straight people don't really think like that. No, yeah. If I'm questioning it this like seriously, like yeah, I think I'm at least bi or like pan and like yeah. Do you feel comfortable in like queer spaces? No, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, what school do you go to?
Okay, honestly, they'd be a really cute couple too, so I ship it.
No, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Well, what school do you go to? Fun fact, I actually just dropped out. It's not really the path that like leads me to where I want to go. Where do you want that path?
Someone said she looks like Moist Critical, but hot. In this profile, she's like, if Moist Critical was a Asian girl who did her own like literally, I could give an AI Moist Critical Charlie, but it's an Asian girl who does her own tattoos, and I actually think that's what it would generate. Yeah, I see it.
It's not really the path.
Also, Charlie is good looking. What are you talking about?
Where do you want that path to lead you?
I definitely want to work in a tattoo shop.
That's awesome. So you draw?
Yeah.
Even though it's scary to like follow like your passion, especially like being a creative, I think it's like what you gotta do.
Oh, yeah.
Like if that's what's gonna make you happy.
Yeah, it's the hair
like,
and
that's how I
shoulders.
feel,
Yeah.
What do you like to do?
I like to go to record stores.
I collect records. I collect vinyl records.
That's like one of my things I'm most proud of. I have like a couple
we got a
$1,000 worth of records.
Oh my god! So
It's
we're gonna
bad.
go like record
Okay, Easy
like
Street. Do you know where Easy Street
No,
is?
I haven't gone record shopping up here in Seattle at all.
Okay.
I'm gonna light up red again. If no one presses me, we're gonna send you two on another date.
I'm not gonna press
I'm not gonna press it either.
Bro, worst case if she ends up being straight, then she found a friend. Like, whatever.
Wow, go us!
Yay!
What if I was like, oh, go us?
I would have cried. I would have
been evil.
That would have been funny.
Congratulations, you two win.
Where y'all going?
I feel like that was the happiest. That was the happiest button I've seen. That was the happiest button I've seen. Good job. You're saying to watch this one? Is this a good video or not? Hold on.
In the past few
The exploitation of Pokimane. This was on my link of recommended. Hassan watched it on stream. You can watch it.
years,
I'll click away
live
from it if I
streamers
don't
have
like
become
it.
some of the most famous and financially successful online creators. They usually have die-hard, cult-like fan bases who are willing to watch them sit at a desk for hours on end. But there's a major cost that comes with this type of attention: doxing, swatting, harassment, bullying, public scrutiny, obsessive fans, deepfakes, and even manipulation from corporate employees. Pokimane has been one of the top female streamers in a space that is very much dominated by men. At her peak, she was averaging 40,000 viewers, which is the equivalent of a sold-out Major League Baseball stadium in the United States. She has been subject to a lot of controversy in her near decade-long streaming career. Now, some of these incidents have been brought on by herself, but for a lot of them,
Bro. I'm gonna just say something, dude. If Pokey did half the shit, if Pokey did a quarter of the shit that like the top male streamers do, she would be fucking dragged around the world like 12 times over. I think she gets dragged more than some of the top male streamers doing like 1/100th of the damage that they do. It's fucking crazy how much she gets dragged for the most benign shit. And then you have male creators that can literally do, like the top male creators can do some pretty fucking awful shit and no one bats an eye. Pokey breathes and people fucking lose their shit.
she seems to be a pawn in a much bigger problem. And it's reached a tipping point, starting to realize that all the money might not be worth the risk to be in.
Russell Raspberry Rock said, no, none of the male streamers shake their boobs at the camera. I don't think Pokey's ever really done that. Not only that, but if you, okay, you want like a really hot take is this: a lot of male streamers profit off of sexual content. This is, albeit a little bit of a nuanced take, but the reality is the male streamers promote sexual content, but because in our society, sexual content is largely focused around women. It's just males promoting sexual content of other women, which is two things. Number one, it promotes sexual content, but number two, it doesn't feature themselves, the males. They don't even put themselves out there as that. Meanwhile, women are getting sexualized even when they don't put themselves out as sexual content. So I think that's got to be one of the most brain dead fucking takes I've seen, because a lot of the top male creators, myself included, bro, the unhinged shit, like, you want like a really honest take, the unhinged shit that like me and like Tony and Buddha say to each other and like all that sort of stuff, where we're like, I'll fucking suck your cock, bro, and then chat like spams, huh? Like, dude, women creators don't get to say shit like that. And if they do, they get blasted for it as being like, oh, they're like e-thoughts, this, and this. Like, dude, I don't know what to tell you, but the top male streamers all do sexual content. The only difference is they just put other women's sexual content out there and they promote that.
In her position. Stay hydrated. Since the beginning of her career, Pokimane has been accused of having pretty privilege, which is essentially the idea that being attractive makes it much easier to gain success at whatever you do. This argument definitely does have some truths, but it's often used to minimize the work that women or men have put in to gain all of their notoriety. Pokimane has been minimize the work that women or men have put in to gain all of their notoriety.
Fuck, he is hot though. I mean,
variety. Pokimane has been streaming consistently for almost 10 years. She had amassed 20,000 followers on Twitch in 2014 before graduating high school. And although it seems like an easy job, being entertaining for hours on end, day in and day out while sitting at a desk is very difficult. But she did benefit from the lack of competition. In 2014, Twitch only had around 300,000 daily active viewers. Her game of choice was League of Legends, which is still the most watched game of all time on Twitch by a lot. A young woman who was genuinely interested in the game at that time was extremely rare. On top of being entertaining with her audience and good at the game, she was destined for success. And of course, the way she looked didn't hurt. Many of her followers were likely men who felt like they could hang around a girl who plays their favorite game, watches anime, and understands meme culture. She was every Reddit and Discord mod's dream girl. Some of her fans would send her hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars for a brief interaction, to say their name and thank them for their generosity. These men are often referred to as simps, and they can get extremely out of control. Simp is a slang insult for men who are seen as too attentive and submissive to women, especially out of a failed hope of winning some entitled sexual attention or activity from them. The word simp is actually banned on Twitch because it's seen as bullying, but it's likely banned because Twitch profits so much from these men that they want to do everything they can to protect them. And in return, Pokey is the one who gets blamed because she doesn't shame these men for giving her money. A video titled "Simp Willingly Goes Homeless for Pokimane" was uploaded in May of 2020 by It's a Gundam, which used several examples of interactions between Pokimane fans to highlight just how dangerously obsessed some of them appear to be. It's a Gundam came across grown men committing the heinous crime of sad cringe. I'm kinda short on savings, but I'll defo get $500 to drop this week, LMAO. Hope she sees this and knows I love her and miss her. Then somebody replies, only $500? Pathetic. Get your bread up. OP. I got evicted because I was 4 months behind on rent, so yeah, I don't know. I'll see if I can sleep behind a Starbucks so I can use the free Wi-Fi and donate the rest of my money.
We live. That's, I think, 2 points on this. Number one, that's not her fault. Number two, I'm pretty sure that's a bait. Like, I'm sorry to be like, yo, like, I'm sitting behind the Starbucks, free Wi-Fi, free laptop. Like, I think that's a bait. Yeah, I think the other point is that it's like, I don't know how to say this. Decades, centuries of systems in place that subjugate women, make them property, disenfranchise them, make it so that the efforts of their work goes to men, make it so that they're basically like breeding stock for men. Centuries of this. I sleep. Attractive Twitch streamers get some fucking simpy guys to donate them some extra money. Real shit. Like, the fuck?
See if I can sleep behind a Starbucks so I can use the free Wi-Fi and donate the rest of my money.
We live in a day and age where men are
this is a bait.
Shaming each other for not giving a woman who's already a millionaire the last bit of money they have. Welcome to 2020. It is a horrible time in history.
Pokimane reacted to It's a Gundam video and dismissed all the embarrassing tweets as fake. And still to this day, it's unclear if the tweets were real or not, even if they were.
Bro, that shit is fake. Come on.
Were fake, it sadly isn't too far from the mentality of some men that watch her streams. But Pokey committed a YouTube...
Dude. This I don't know, the dude who made this video has like an angle that he's pushing that I already think is bullshit. But it's not far from the reality of some men that watch her stream. Bro, it's just like, I think there was a time in early Twitch where this and I remember because I was on early Twitch back in the day. I was actually an OOG Twitch user because I used to watch Destiny before he became obsessed with Hassan and was randomly debating everyone. I used to watch him back when he only played StarCraft. Granted, I mostly only saw clips from him because I wouldn't watch Filthy Zerg streamers. I only watched Terran streamers. I watched a streamer named Trump back before there was Donald Trump, and he probably had to rebrand. In fact, I think he became like a Hearthstone streamer. I used to watch Trump back in the day, Terran player. And yeah, I knew about like the whole like simp behavior and the guys who would like giga donate to a lot of the female streamers. I'm sure like a lot of them had way more, of this sort of like, what you would call your like kind of internet dweller male people who probably were like sending them money. I don't think it was ever as big as people made it out to be. And I think that culture diminished year over year. Like that diminished year over year. Isn't there a dude that killed his parents and brother for money for an OnlyFans girl? Dude. All right, let's pause, chat. Y'all act like this is some new shit. Oh my God. These guys are doing all this crazy shit for Pokimane. They're going to go homeless for. Wasn't there a guy who killed people for money for an OnlyFans? Read a fucking book. My boy Paris started a fucking war with the Greeks over some girl named Helen. They started wars over this shit, guys. What do you think this is some new phenomenon? We've been starting wars over this shit for years. Are you kidding me?
Isn't too far from the mentality of some men that watch her streams. But Pokey committed a YouTube cardinal sin, going after the sponsor of the video.
I actually can't believe anyone would sponsor these shenanigans.
She got a lot of heat from YouTubers for this, since it's considered a low blow to go after someone's livelihood because she didn't like the content. The situation is ironic because
I mean, I don't know what the fucking YouTube cardinal sins are. I don't know. Like, isn't the content about her? Like, I think he stopped reading chat. What did I miss in chat? What was I supposed to read? Russell Raspberry. I'm still reading chat. Yeah, I think it's kind of backwards for her to apologize for that. Anyways, still reading chat. So it said, I think he stopped reading chat. Might be the Dragon Ball Z hair. Wait, what? I am reading. I just read your comment. Dragon Ball Z hair. My hair just what? It's just hair, my guy. What episode of Dragon Ball Z you watching? You good, buddy? You chill?
Because Gundam was also kind of going after Poki's livelihood by bullying people that pay her money. Even if these men have extremely unrealistic expectations, Poki was defending her fans, which seems like what most people would do in that situation. Either way, she apologized.
I want to sincerely apologize to both It's a Gundam and to the sponsor of that video for the remarks and comments.
Russell Raspberry Rock said, dude, you are 2 steps away from Super Hair Saiyan. Listen. After I already shit talked you and called you out and blasted you, the best comeback you have is your hair is 2 steps away from being Super Saiyan Dragon Ball Z hair, which is kind of a cool thing because I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, and I like all kids wish I had hair like fucking Goku and Vegeta because it looks cool. And you're saying I'm 2 steps away from that? I don't know what you're cooking. I don't know. My earlier statements were on point. What were your earlier statements? No, I will get one guy here. No, man, I love Dragon Ball Z. I watched it with my kids. Wait, and you were the one who you think that Pokimane shakes her boobs on stream. That was your criticism of her? And you have children? You have kids? Yes, I have kids. They're all older than you. Oh, thank God. Okay. Well, you're saying they're all older than you, like it's okay. So okay, that makes me feel a lot better. Okay, so you're a fucking boomer. Okay, that's okay. That makes me feel way better. All right, you're just got it. All right. Listen, Grandpa, take your meds, go to sleep. It's past your bedtime. All right.
Comments that I made, I completely understand.
Honestly, by the way, that explains so much. Thank you so much. So your kids are older than 31. Yeah, that makes sense.
People's concern for going after someone else's livelihood.
But this wasn't the first.
Hey, listen. I can tell him this. I'll tell Pokey to wear a turtleneck and cover her ankles next time. You know, in olden times, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something. I got you, man. Don't worry. I'll tell her to cover the ankles. I got you, Grandpa.
First time she had to apologize. There was another
you wrote, not technically a boomer, but it's fine if that helps to corral me like that. You mean corral? Oh God, if someone says that they're not technically a boomer, they're a fucking boomer. All right. Listen, Russell Raspberry Rock, take your meds. Hit the hay. Don't vote in the next election cycle. We're trying to get some younger representatives in here. Yeah, chill.
Controversy that resurfaced from 2014 where she said the N-word.
Nick, you ain't funny. That's not true. Maybe you're just boring as fuck and lame as hell. Cause only lame say that shit.
She immediately took
best live stream I've watched in a while. Ah, thank you. I actually appreciate that. Thanks, man. How do people feel about the? Listen, when was it that she did this? It was like 2014. Grams is already so worried about this. Like 17. This is like, dude, this is one of those. I remember. At blaustoise, you are white. No, I'm gonna use a different example, Krams. I gave an example on stream. We actually talked about this recently. And I think it was after it was when we had like, you know, like late night when we do this vibes, it's like my core community's in here, you know, we're chilling. It was when we were doing something else. It was like following like a GTA stream. We did like Valorant. We had a ton of new people in the stream. It was like a big juicy day. Chat was going really fast. What we were talking about. And I was talking about the R word. And I like openly told, I told my child, like, yeah, like we used to use this word. Like I use this word all the time. I used like homophobic slurs back in like middle school, high school. Like that was pretty commonplace for me. And people in chat lost their shit. They're like, why the fuck are you admitting this? What is wrong? Like not this man canceling himself. What is wrong? And I remember just being like, that wasn't like, I'm admitting that I did something wrong. And that at the time, a lot of us didn't understand these concepts when we were in, you know, and it's weird because I feel like, I think like Gen Z and Gen A grew up in this like hyper woke era where they were fucking woke and aware of all this shit and like hypersensitive in this shit when they were in middle school and high school. But like my generation wasn't. John, thanks for the raid. John, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking. Well, we'll ask John here. We're watching a video about Pokey. Is John still here? How old is John? 23? Okay, so John's actually a Zoomer. But like, Kai Dirksen said, I was fully supportive of gay marriage and gay rights and still said gay colloquially in middle school. Regret it now, but there's no going back. Dude, like, we like, I don't know how to explain this, but like, there's like obviously like levels of things that are unacceptable and can't be forgiven as being a product of the time, right? Like back when I was in like middle school, high school, yeah, we'd be like, bro, like that, people be like, bro, that homework was so gay or something like that. And then, yeah, we'd use it as a derogatory term for shit. Also, you don't give the vibe of someone who's 23, John. But like, that was what we said, like colloquially. We all said homophobic shit, yeah. In this, like, and this is like an example where like Pokey says this, it's like, it's not a fucking bad person. Like she apologized for it. It's bad. I'm not defending her, but I'm also like not gonna, like, again, this is one of those things where it's like, I don't know. Gay was in almost every sentence in school, yeah. ...2010 YouTube comment was something gay. Yeah, I think the concern I have is that people try to look at past actions through the lens of 2023. Like we try to evaluate 2010 culture, 2005 culture, like through the lens of 2023. And that can lead to a lot of like weird shit, you know? Anyways.
Boring as fuck. And lame as hell. Cause only lame say that shit.
She immediately took to Twitter to try and explain herself. Hard for me to speak on this clip's context because it's so old. I'm almost 23 and was underage in that clip, but it was definitely not said in a racist or derogatory manner, she said, adding, it was a time period and environment where saying it was more common and used as a replacement for dude, and I've never said...
I mean, she's not wrong. Like...
it in a racist way, hard R either. Almost everyone below this tweet...
Yeah, it's like one of those things where it's like, yeah, we can look back on that and be like, yeah, that was dumb of us. But like, you know.
He rallied in support for Pokimane, pointing out that this expose seemed like digging up old, irrelevant clips of someone with the sole purpose of publicly humiliating them.
I think that, dude, that's a good way. It's cringe, it's bad, but it's forgivable. I think that's the other thing. We can also say that something's bad, but then still be let it be forgivable.
Out of spite. However, as Pokimane became more and more popular, this clip resurfaced often. She apologized for the second time.
Oh, I do agree that 2019 apology would not fly today.
In 2020.
I've commented on this in the past, but honestly, my statement or comments then weren't even good enough, even though people were very understanding. I just want to make it clear that I am genuinely so sorry if I hurt or offended anyone with what I.
Hot take, she never should. She should have just ignored it. After the first apology, just, hey, you addressed it, you move on. Like
said. I really wish I could go back in time and change the past. Unfortunately, I can't, but I do hope that my behavior in regards to language for the last couple of years and onwards will speak for itself.
Keep in mind at this point in 2020, she was easily the largest female Twitch streamer and one of the top streamers, period. She is now an owner of Offline TV, which is essentially a streamer production house consisting of her friends that create content together and individually.
Why didn't you tell that to her? Well, A, I wasn't really friends with her at the time. B, it's not really my place to be like, to hit up Pokey and be like, yo, hey, remember how you apologized for saying the N-word that one time? Yo, just don't apologize anymore for that, bro. Trust me. I'm a white guy. Like, what the fuck do you want me? Like, that's not my place to say. The fuck? Listen, as a white guy, like, what the fuck?
They all worked together and used their network to grow everyone's social media presence. And at the time, all of the biggest streamers were collaborating with each other to play the game Among Us. Everything that she was doing was being very meticulously watched and analyzed. This is when a large amount of hate started pouring in. People expressed their disdain for Pokimane, saying her personality was fake, forced, and only
Bro, how do these have so many likes? Pokemon's basically the one girl post picture saying she's ugly to fish comments. Okay, I like advice on that, bro. Like I don't know how people have time to hate on people. Hondo says, blaustoise, why do you always look like you're crying? Okay. Run the counter, chat. From a sub, no less. I look like I'm about to cry because I have a giant, like, especially late at night, I have a giant key light that blasts into my face, and I have a nice little oily gloss under here. But, tear check. This will actually make me cry. We're chilling. I was thinking about this the other day. Dude, I have a hard time, like, keeping in touch with my family. Like, let me just put it to you. Yeah, my eyes are glossy from that Zaza. Like, let me put it to you this way, guys. Like, I'm like fucking blood sugar, diabetes, tax season coming up. Gotta do my fucking taxes, streaming, making money, meeting, gotta do a meeting, set up for a sponsor, record this video, need to clean my room, need to do laundry, do this, like, I have like shit going on. And then it's like the end of the day and I'm like, oh my God. I need to call my mom. I forgot to fucking call my mom. How the fuck do you guys have time to hate on people? Like, dude, I think we would solve this issue if we just fucking made school harder, bro. Like, when I was in fucking school, I was in the IB program in high school. I legitimately think in high school I did harder work than I did in college. I worked harder in high school than I did in college. My college was a pretty good school. I went to the University of Chicago. Fucking studied neuroscience and political science. But in high school, I was in the IB program. I was getting absolutely fucking cock slapped across the face by homework every single night. I remember just being so fucking busy. How the hell do people have time to hate on people? We just need to get people to be more busy. I think that's the key.
Saying and doing things to fit what she thinks her brand should be. I think it's also worth mentioning that people expect YouTubers and streamers to be 100% themselves because they give off this assumption that they are normal people and not acting. But it's almost always an enhanced version of themselves. Like my second channel is just me wearing goofy glasses and being overly animated. I mean, that is me or a side of me, but it also has elements of a character. But her N-word controversy would resurface again in 2022, and this time it took a twist nobody could have ever predicted. This controversy involves the very popular comedy YouTuber Gideon, who was just starting up his Twitch account in January of 2022. Gideon is known for being a troll, but his intentions are pure. He reacted to a video of Pokimane saying the N-word. Then he tweeted the video. Then 1 week later, on January 13th, Gideon goes live. Gideon, who was just starting up his Twitch account in January of 2022. Gideon is known for being a troll, but his intentions are pure. He reacted.
Wait, I don't get this. Listen, Gideon's got some great content, but I don't know if you can drop a line like he is known for being a troll, but his intentions are pure. What? Like, you just throw that out there like he's the good guy? Well, what does that mean? I'll keep it a buck with you guys. Like, you ever see those people where they're like, there's those fucking people who like jump scare people, or they're like the kid with the fucking tube who goes up to me and he's like, Chupapi Monando, and he's like, oh, bro, it's just a prank. Bro, I was just trolling you. It's just a prank. It's like, okay, are their intentions pure? It's like, okay, if you can't be an asshole and you're being disruptive. Like, is that like, I guess it's pure in that you're being an asshole and you're being disruptive of other people. Like, sick abs, blah, that's not me. Shut up, chat.
A troll, but his intentions are pure. He reacts.
This video has some really bizarre takes, by the way. Yeah, I thought the interaction between Gideon and Pokey ended up being
to a video of Pokimane saying the N-word. Then he tweeted the video. Then 1 week later, on January 13th, Gideon goes live to more than 10,000 viewers. He had more viewers than Pokimane after his first week on the platform. So he instructed his viewers to go to her stream and spam the phrase L plus ratio, which was his way of trolling and bragging to her. Pokimane was simply minding her business. So why did he go after her? Well, because she is known as the Queen of Twitch, and trolling her.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, how is that like good intentions to do that? Like, or his intentions are pure? Bro, I'm sorry, you can't. And listen, I'm not trying to like flame Gideon here, whatever. I know he and Pokey squashed the beef, but like, you can't be like, hey man, I got more viewers than someone, so I fucking hate rated them and had my chat spam L plus ratio, and that's my intentions are pure. Like what? Like what? That's so weird that he's glazing that.
Is kind of a meme, but militarizing his audience is known as hate raiding, which is against TOS on Twitch. As she's getting flooded with spam, people start telling her that it's coming from Gideon, to which he gets mad at them for snitching, and then he says this.
If you're from Pokimane, if you're from Pokimane's chat, and you have a penis, I'm gonna tell you this right now, she is not gonna you, bro. I don't care how much you donated, I don't care how many hours you watch her, she is not gonna you, bro. She has a man's. Bro, you probably don't want to hear this. You probably don't want to hear this. But I'm sorry. I'm going to break the fourth wall. And spoiler alert, she's getting down every night by another nigga. She is getting down, deep stroked. Balls deep.
Oh, no.
Balls banging on the wall.
No.
Every night.
Pokimane responded to the harassment by saying,
You will never see. I'm sorry, like this is like the theme of all of this shit, which is just so fucking crazy to me. You will just never hear a woman talking about a male streamer that way. Like, that's just never gonna happen. It's pretty rare that guys even say that to other guys. Like, the guys are even tearing other guys down like that. The only example I can actually think of that guys do to tear down the other guys, like other creators, is like, oh, your girls get, it is literally also involves girls, because it's, oh, you're getting cucked and someone's fucking your girl. But the common example of that is with Sneeko, but apparently that actually did happen. But even that one still involves women in it. It's just such a common theme that it's always about like the L is this woman, whether it be the woman creator or the girlfriend of a male creator is getting fucked. And that's like the L, the ultimate L, which is just so fucking crazy to me. That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, like Pokey's controversies are like, dude, if she had a light, and I'm not trying to like shame, I'll even like, these are like streamers who I even like, but if she had a quarter of the controversies, and these aren't even the most controversial people, if she had the quarter of the controversies of like Train, XQC, oh my God, dude. Like, that would be fucking, it'd be insane. I don't even think Train and XQC even have that crazy of controversies. And then we start talking about like a streamer like Aiden Ross, right? Like, then you get into some fucking crazy territory.
Saying whoever was responsible, if you get banned, I'm not going to be sad, and then ended her stream. But the story gets a little weirder when Ninja somehow got alerted about what was happening, and he got in contact with Gideon to let him know that he was screwed.
I promise you guys, there's literally nothing I can do.
Ninja was right. Once Twitch became aware of the incident, they banned Gideon for 14 days, which later turned into a permanent ban following an appeal prior to his 14-day ban period. People suspected that Gideon received such a harsh consequence.
I don't think the hate raid is the bad thing that Gideon did. I think it's his comments after that. And listen, I know that him and Pokey have squashed the beef, and I love that. And you know what? Do I think Gideon's a fucking monster, a terrible person? No. I don't think he's unique in speaking about women that way. We'd be fucking lying to ourselves if we didn't see any number of other male creators also use that same sort of terminology, right? So this is one of those where I'm like, I'm not gonna hate the dude. I've also seen some of his content. It's fucking great content. That instance was fucking terrible. But
because Pokimane is regarded as Twitch's golden child that they will do anything to protect. After Gideon updated his social media followers on the state of his Twitch account, people instantly began blaming Pokey. Pokimane clarified the following day that she had nothing to do with Gideon's ban and claimed that Gideon and his fans were targeting her because she's a woman. The reason Pokimane mentioned her gender is that during Gideon's stream, he taunted Pokey's male audience and told them no matter how much they donated, Pokey wasn't going to sleep with them. Ludwig chimed in on this and basically said that this is just something Pokimane has to deal with.
Do is have sex with Pokey, which, you know, it sucks. That's how
it doesn't just suck. It's not fucking okay.
I think it's. I bet you Ludwig would look back on this video now and say that was an L take. I bet you Ludwig would look back on this and be like, "Oh, me saying, well, you know, it doesn't just suck. It's like it is clearly targeted." And again, like I love Ludwig, and like and here's the thing, maybe like I also want to be clear. I'm not like, and here's the important thing. This is me watching stuff that has happened in the past, because you know what? For all we know, me at the time might have had a similar take to Ludwig, right? So this is me looking back at this. And that's why, like, I'm telling you, like, the Ludwig I know today probably would look at that and be like, yeah, I agree. That was an L take. So this also gets on the further, which is like, will we look at Ludwig here and be like, oh, fucking cancel Ludwig, don't ever what? No, like, people grow, their opinions on stuff change, right? Blau in the past would have played Pokemon. Okay, I wouldn't have done that.
I'm so tired of people acting like it just sucks and it's unlucky. And it just is what it is. I don't want to be in an industry where that just sucks. I do not want it to be anymore. Please, yes, thank you. I can't even English anymore. I'm so sick of this shit.
There seemed to be a huge divide. A lot of men thought Pokey was being overly dramatic, and Ludwig was just pointing out the reality of sexism that exists on Twitch. But others thought Pokey's frustration is justified, as she has
I think her frustration was justified.
Constantly being sexualized day in and day out when she's just a girl who plays video games. But some people are convinced that Pokimane is lying, and that she purposely tries to appear single to maintain her innocent and single persona. If men assume that she's single, their parasocial bond increases, and they are more likely to send her gifts and money if they truly believe that one day she might notice them. Or maybe she just wants to keep her private life private, like.
Or maybe she just wants to keep her private life private and doesn't want to make fucking content out of her relationship. Maybe she just doesn't want to fucking put her relationship out there so that if she has a breakup, she has to fucking, make an announcement on Twitter about her breakup, so she doesn't have to deal with fucking people harassing her partner and fucking spamming her partner with messages and dragging them through all that shit too. Like, what? Bro, there are why is this there are so many male streamers who also have relationships that they don't want to fucking parrot around. People are just not making content about their personal life and their relationship. Some people do. Yes, John and Jody remind us all the time that we'll never find our Valorant duo love, and that we'll never find our, someone who will cheer for us when we pop off in Valorant. Oh, God. But
like everyone else. But before Gideon would end up apologizing for his behavior, things took an insane twist. Ninja brought up the situation again when people were in his chat begging him to try to help Gideon get unbanned. In order to get viewers to stop spamming, he claims that he texted his partner manager to help him out.
All right, I sent the text. I don't promise a goddamn thing.
Pokimane did not like this.
Seeing him on a call with Ninja and Ninja allied with him and saying, oh, I'll try to make sure your ban isn't too bad. That's a little weird.
Then she tweeted, "It baffles me when other streamers don't stand up against blatant harassment or misogyny." While discussing all of this on a live stream, Ninja DM'd Pokey and let her know that he didn't actually contact his representative at Twitch. We only know this because Pokey shared the DM to her audience while she was streaming, with the final words being, "You're making a..."
Bro, dude, Ninja's a fucking idiot for this. Ninja's a fucking idiot for this. Imagine being on stream with this is where Gideon's not even at fault. Imagine being on stream yeah, bro, I texted my partner manager, man, I got you. And then later on be yo, I swear on my grandfather's life who just and I'm not trying to drag Ninja here either, but can I just say, if I was going to write this, I would have just said hey, I just wanted to let you, I'm going to rewrite this for him. Okay. Watch this. This is crazy. Here's how I would have written this. Hold on. Now this is crazy, but watch this shit. Ready? Hold on. What did he say again? All right, here's my version. Hey. Why is he bringing up his grandfather that just passed away? And then you are making a big mistake. What in the fuck?
A big mistake. This appeared to be a threat, which was kind of confirmed by a second exposed DM from Ninja's wife saying that they are considering everything Pokey was saying as defamation of character and they are getting their legal team involved. but these threats never really amounted to anything. Gideon privately and publicly apologized to Pokimane, asking his supporters to stop harassing her social media accounts. He says his actions were corny and he was being petty. Pokimane responded by accepting his apology, and they even did a collaboration together and consider each other friends to this day. It's pretty clear that Gideon made it.
See, this is the kind of shit that I fucking like, is when there is like this beef and then two people settle it like this.
Mistake, owned up to his mistake, and the person who was the victim in the situation forgave him. But Twitch still has banned Gideon, and they do not plan on allowing him to come back to their platform. Free Gideon, y'all. But Pokimane's overreaction to being sexual.
See, I was about to say, like, I'm down to free. I'm actually in support of free Gideon, especially because of like he actually like met up with Pokey and all that. But like, I don't like hearing it from this guy.
And harassed for being a woman reached a tipping point recently that may just have her ready to quit. Twitch streamer Brandon Ewing, known online as Atrioc, accidentally exposed himself after exiting a game he was streaming and allowing viewers to see all the tabs he had open on his screen, one of which was a
lost alt tab.
Website that had deep fake pornographic content. The website featured deepfakes of fellow female streamers such as Pokimane, Maya Higa, QT Cinderella, and many more. Though Atrioc quickly switched tabs without trying to draw attention to them, it was too late. Screen grabs were taken and shared across the internet. Atrioc issued a tearful apology, stating that this is not a pattern of behavior, but that he fell down an AI rabbit hole at 2 a.m. one morning and ended up on the site. However, the website charges $15 a month to watch the provided content, meaning that Atrioc must have intentionally created an account and entered his credit card.
Okay, I'm pretty sure they lied about this shit, dude. I don't know the nature of all this shit, but like, okay. And like, let me cook here, okay? If I go on fucking Pornhub, the only ads I get on Pornhub are, I don't know, like ways to fucking like, they're like, it's like, yo, doctors won't tell you about this rare fruit that will make your dick fucking bigger. And it's like, okay, I get it. You guys have access to my fucking camera and you can see I have a small dick. Whatever. You're trying to sell me to get a bigger dick. Got it. And then the next ad I get is like, yo, there are women 2 miles away that want to fuck you. And I think that that's probably true, because I won all the free iPads earlier that I clicked on. But those are the only ads I get when I'm on Pornhub. I don't know where the fuck it is. Like, I went down the AI rabbit hole. It's like, bro, no. Like, also, who the fuck clicks on any of the ads? No one clicks on the, except for the iPad ones. Like, no one clicks on any of the ads. So.
Willingly. Atrioc.
You won't last 10 seconds playing this game. My lord, you won't last 10 seconds. There's that one too, yeah.
Who was married, made the apology video along with his wife, who was also crying. What made the situation even creepier is that he's friends with some of the women featured on the site, with some having already responded. Streamers like QT Cinderella and Sweet Anita spoke out against the deepfake pornography on their respective Twitter accounts, with QT Cinderella expressing the pain that she's facing in the wake of such horrors on a Twitch stream. Female streamers are continuously finding themselves being sexualized without their consent. They are often harassed for simply being a woman within the streaming community, and this is just one more way that they are denied their basic humanity by having these deepfakes of themselves in a sexually explicit manner put on the internet, with very little they can do about it. According to Matthew B. Kugler, a professor of law at Northwestern University, since deepfakes began appearing online in 2015, they've become more convincing every year, growing in quality and quantity. Research by Sensity AI, a company that monitors deepfakes, found in 2018 that 90 to 95% of deepfakes were non-consensual porn, which Kugler explained could be traumatic for the victim. A 2019 report from DeepTrace, a technology research company, found that 99% of pornographic deepfakes featured female celebrities. Psychotherapist Lisa Sanfilippo, whose expertise includes sexual trauma, told Insider that creating false pornographic images is.
Someone in chat said, Cutie Cinderella promoted Fansly to 300K viewers, which mostly are children, though. Okay. They're not mostly children. If you think that the 300,000 people that watched the Streamer Awards were mostly children, you're fucking wrong. That's just not true. Number two, She promoted Fansly, which is like lewd stuff. That's number 2. It's not straight. It's not just like straight up OnlyFans or fucking Pornhub. Number 3, and here's a really big difference. That's lewd content or behind the scenes content, adult content that those women actually own and have the rights to. Like, what? Bro, if you think having Fansly as a sponsor of the Streamer Awards makes Cutie Cinderella hypocritical for her reaction and outrage towards deepfake porn, you are... Let me guess, you also want Hassan to start fucking whatever, creating socialized medicine for everyone in his fucking chat, because that's the same level of delusion. It promotes objectification of women, though. No. Oh. The vast majority of people's takes on this shit, or like, this fucking clip again. The vast majority of people's takes on this, and this is my take as well. If women, okay, you want to know my take? Bro, women are going to get sexualized. They might as well fucking earn the money for it. If they're going to go through all this bullshit of being sexualized all the fucking time, who am I to criticize when they actually want to own that content and get some fucking paper from it? It's not a bad take. I think that's a great take. Like, yeah, it's fucking shit that we sexualize them all the time, but fuck it. If people are going to do that, who am I to shit on the women who want to fucking earn some money from that? And I think that that's the problem that like people don't get when you're like, oh, but though I don't get that's no. When someone like Kaide goes live and streams Valorant and isn't doing any sexual content, but then gets sexualized by all these people, that is bad. When Amaranth goes live with her sexual content and sells her sexual content on OnlyFans and makes money off it, I'm like, that's great. Because she does, like, that's like her, she's choosing to do that. And it's in her control to do that. It's not like, I don't know how that's like a difficult take to understand. They'll be sexualized anyway, so they might as well make money. Take, bro. That is not. Well, yeah. Obviously, the preferred take I'd have is not. Okay, what sort of take do you think I would have? Hey, we should ban all sexual content. Let's live a Puritan lifestyle. Cover your ankles, cover your necks. No, obviously, people are going to make sexual content. If women are going to make sexual content, if women are going to be sexualized, like if a woman makes sexual content, she should earn the fucking money from it. So here's the real take. We shouldn't fucking sexualize women who don't want to be sexualized, and the women who do want to make sexual content should make money from it. Oh my God, crazy takes. Wild. So radical in 2023.
Is a major violation. She said that for the victim, seeing images of yourself or images that are falsified to look like you in acts that you might find reprehensible, scary, or that would only be for your personal life can be very destabilizing, even traumatizing. There is no ability to give consent there. Basically, everyone...
Black DVD. This is a weird time to join. Welcome to the stream chat. We're watching a video about Pokemon.
One agrees that deepfakes are mostly going to be used for bad things. And because of this, people are starting to understand why Pokimane and other female streamers are fed up with being sexualized. Because all of those overreactions have built up to this deepfake stuff, which is being denounced by everyone. Pokimane didn't really address the deepfakes as closely as others. She seems really fed up with the constant over-sexualization of her and her peers. And it's not just coming from her obsessive fans. fans. It's also coming from Twitch employees. Just a few months ago, Pokimane opened up to viewers during a live stream about a well-networked professional in the streaming industry who allegedly faked a romantic relationship with Poki to get close to women in her community.
Someone that I and many streamers have been working with for years, someone who was also employed at a large company in the industry, has targeted and manipulated girls, specifically in my community, by falsifying a romantic and sexual relationship with me.
She explained. Pokimane went on to claim that the individual leaked privileged information he gathered from his job and threatened to harm himself if the targeted girls ever came forward.
A few months ago, a few girls in my community came forward to me with some concerns and asked to speak to my manager. They proceeded to send my manager countless screenshots and videos of their conversation with him, proving the lying and manipulation that was going on.
Pokimane said the person would approach girls in her community and tell them he struggled with mental health issues to gain their trust before sending fabricated conversations between himself and her. He would then allegedly send fake explicit photos of Pokimane, hoping to receive similar images from the women in her community with whom he was speaking. He acted like he knew and hung out with me and my friends in person, she explained. This is someone I've never met. It's truly some of the most disgusting and deplorable behavior I've ever heard of. Pokimane stated that the person was fired after an investigation was conducted.
Yeah, like, dude, I just don't. I'm not trying to like have like a fucking like I'm not trying to do like the fucking shitty things that happened to me Olympics, but like I just don't. The kind of bullshit that Pokey and other women streamers have to deal with, just like, and also I think like, dude, Pokey's kind of like a main tank for like a lot of the women creators. I feel like she actually like. I bet you if you asked a lot of the women in this space, they'd be like, yeah, Pokey's main tank. Like, she literally just tanks so much fucking bullshit so that we don't have to. And it's like, it's fucking insane.
Conducted into their behavior. This wasn't even the first time someone who worked at Twitch was fired for sexual misconduct. And it seems like Twitch is clearly confused as to where they draw the line with sexual conduct. They want to promote body positivity in their hot tub section, which is very clearly softcore porn that promotes the culture of paying women to be lewd on camera. Twitch also makes a ton of money from this part of their platform, and that's all good and fine to support. But for streamers like Pokimane who just want to play games, they have to deal with the audiences of those lewd streamers who can just click.
Someone said her and Hassan both. Here's what's kind of crazy, and I'm not like I'm not saying Hassan deserves the hate he gets, but I understand it. And when I say I understand it, what I mean is this. I've seen what like, listen, I've seen fucking, there are states that tried to fucking secede from the union and go to war over some fucking shit, okay? There are some motherfuckers who get really angry and, you know, storm the Capitol over some shit. Hassan, bless his heart, not saying, you know, he by no way deserves it, but I understand why he gets that hate. My man, you know, puts himself out as a target for some fucking crazy people. I mean, like, it's pretty fucking obvious, right? But I think the wild thing to me, and this is the way I kind of think about it, Hassan gets crazy amount of hate, but I understand. I'm like, yeah, man, you're like getting into fucking politics. You're going after people's core values that are deeply entrenched in their minds. And it's like, yeah, man, I agree with you, but I understand why you're going to get a lot of fucking pushback. I get that. Pokey gets all this hate for being a woman. And that's, Pokey gets almost as much as Hassan, if not more, for just being a woman. She exists and gets this shit. Could you imagine, and let me put it to you this way. Could you imagine if Pokey did streams like Hassan and spoke in the way that Hassan speaks? Imagine, like, dude, they should Freaky Friday. They should actually Freaky Friday for like a week and have Hassan's content just be, hey, we're gonna fucking play Valorant, play some Among Us, chill, and have Pokey fucking cover gun legislation in the US, cover like all of Hassan's talking points. Holy shit, could you imagine the hate she would get? It would be nuclear. The toxicity would make Chernobyl look like I don't know, like someone spilled Clorox wipes, right? Like that shit would get fucking crazy. Anyways,
click one tab and harass Pokimane. But a lot of people don't see it as harassment because the streamers are profiting from it. So then Poki speaking up just makes people assume she is sensitive and annoying, and that she should be grateful that she is rich. Overall, it seems like she is fed up with all of this. She's streaming less than she ever has and still finding herself in the middle of controversies. And considering everything that's happened, all the money might not be worth subjecting herself to this bullshit any longer.
I'm like kind of mixed on this video. There are some weird angles in it that I felt like kind of downplayed the bullshit that she deals with. But again, this is one of the I don't know Patrick sees. I'm like, listen, you know, like I said, that's just how I feel about this one video. I don't know. His content is pretty cool, not gonna lie. I think, you know what? I think he earned a subscribe. Foosley is now playing Sunhaven. Oh my god. Bro, is she even live? She's not even live. They are addicted. Oh, what in the fuck? Hold on. Who's streaming? Myung's offline. I know this because I'm on my alt account. I'm on my alt account, and if I go to K-Academy... Just here for Navi coins. This is my alt account. Can I get this please don't ban me. Myung is actually my alt account, by the way. Blau, do you think you are sexualized? Isn't it similar? No. No, it's not. I don't know how to like explain this, but like it really just isn't similar. And I've been to bars and clubs, and I remember I've told these stories before, and people were like, "Oh my god, you were sexually assaulted." I was like, "No, I wasn't." Like, I don't know how to explain, but like, I've been to like a bar and a club, and I've like had my ass grabbed, I've had my dick grabbed, stuff like that, and it's like, it's just not comparable. I don't know. There's definitely like a power dynamic that makes it different. In fact, that's like it was actually a good way for me to sort of understand even some of the like concepts I've discussed before, where I think I had bad takes when it came to differences in how racism is applied in the US, right? As a way of framing and thinking about it for me is because of this like systemic power difference. When I've been like, because I've been catcalled, someone's like, "That's actually sexual assault." It's not. I'm not minimizing it. No, I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not saying that it's like, and maybe we can call it sexual assault, but I'm not. It's a hard thing to explain, but me walking through a gay club and someone like grabs my ass, that is different. I know you guys are gonna like, I know this is a weird take, like that is different than a girl walking through, you know, a whatever club and then some guy grabs her ass. It is different. It is actually different. The power dynamic in those situations is different. Yeah, guy grabbing my dick's a little bit too much. Bad take, move on. No, it's not a bad take. It's a correct take. I have no problem saying that take. I've been in clubs, and the nature of a guy grabbing my ass when I was in a gay club, and again, I'm not saying it's good, not saying people should do that, should obviously ask for consent about stuff, but it's a very big difference. And if you don't understand that difference, I don't know what to tell you. Here's one different. And it might be different from guy to guy, but generally, here's a great example. Because of certain power dynamics, if a guy grabs my ass, I can be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing, man? Stop. It's unwanted. I'm not saying it's okay. I think you guys are mixing that. I'm saying one is okay and one is not okay. No, they're both not okay, but there's a difference in the degree of them being not okay. If I was a woman in that situation, it's way more threatening. And yeah, as a guy, if some guy or if a girl grabs my butt, I can confront it. And obviously it varies person to person. Graham says, Blau, I swear to God, if you get clip chimped, I'm gonna lose. Oh, I'm gonna somehow get canceled on Twitter for this take, even though I think it's pretty obvious, and we all sort of know it, that like the nature of sexual assault does change it depending on power dynamics. Doesn't mean that again, it's all bad. Don't fucking touch people without their consent. But there are very clear power dynamics that occur there. This is 100% getting clipped out, honest. Hey, whatever. All right, let's go find. Hold on. Who's streaming? Wendy is. Let's go. I want to go check in on Degenerate Sunhaven. Is Wendy streaming? Who's streaming it right now? Aria. Hold on. I'm hit with an ad. Oh, God. Just a friendly chatter here to collect hobby coins. I'm 100%. Am I shadow banned? Oh, I'm not. Adamina. I just followed Aria. This is the second, which I sound like a bot. I sound like a bot. This is such a bot account. Are we watching Blau? Dude, this is Blau. Blau gets banned in everyone's chat speedrun. On my account that says, please don't ban me, Cake Adam, or please don't ban. Oh, I tried to make my account, please don't ban me, Cake Adamina, but it wouldn't let me make that account. Blau global shadow ban incoming.
Snap your W-2 and file Fed and State for free.
Bro, how did I get hit with another ad?
Only. See if you qualify. Get the TurboTax app now.
Oh, they heard me talking about taxes. Fuck. You're not subbed, guys. It's my other account.
Stop. Hello. I'm a really big fan of Katamina, but I just followed. Oh, I'm a huge fan of her too. I love her. Hands down, I think, like, I've said this before, but she's actually the funniest girl I know. She is the funniest girl. Welcome back, thank you. I love how Arya is completely unaware of what? Unaware of what? Ban Evader. Ban him!
No! Please! Stop! Don't
bans a person in her chat. They're bannable.
Fuck!
That's the truth.
Who else is...
What a last message, yeah. What a message to go. Goodbye. Hope it was worth it, my guy.
I just want to watch the Sunhaven streams.
What's going on? The god of pizza. Thank you so much for subbing. Woo!
Is this how I should not...
Welcome to the community. Thank you. What you doing coming from the old path? Why didn't you take the win?
I would recommend you... I'm trying to farm coins, chat.
Elder Gorwin, I'm sorry. I told Angels Kimmy they weren't allowed to use their secret win lift.
Blau farming L's. What? I didn't type anything! What? How did I get banned? What?
Meet Nervara in her sanctuary to the north of the
Whoa!
Grand Tree. North of the Grand Tree.
Who else is streaming Sunhaven?
Oops.
Fuck off, Twitch. Choose to get off.
Can
shit.
I go down here?
Oh, is Abe streaming? Abe streaming. Do you really miss me at all? Wait, another new kick signing? We already saw this one. Wait, was I unbanned? Oh my god, I might have been unbanned in Arya's chat. Oh my god, wait, am I unbanned? I'm unbanned. Bro, my second account experience, this is, I feel like I'm getting true like pleb experience on Twitch. Yes, we're unbanned. Don't be weird.
There's a record store in town. Oh, right.
I know I am
remember
shadow
seeing something
banned
like that.
and a suspicious
Welcome
user.
back, Blau. You're actually so freaking funny. I can't. Suspicious user. How do you even get there? Is it because just too many bans on your record?
Mia banned my account, and then I made one alt, and it's a
Ban him
suspicious...
again? You guys are sick. You guys are so foul for that.
This account is actually flagged as a suspicious user
He's
account. I know what they look like too.
masochistic in my eyes. Coming back for more, I see. Oh my god, this quest takes a $3,000 record. Oh my goodness.
I know what they look like because I see them all the time in listen, I'm in GTA RP chats. I know what fucking band invaders look like.
Take a look at that. I do not know. I have no idea. I feel like I'm about to get scammed. Oh, while we're here, we can check out the cute pets in the shop.
Oh my god, I farmed a subscription on my secondary
Please
account.
call me Glizzlord. Thanks for gifting a sub to. Please don't ban Mimi Young. You guys are so memey.
Am I unbanned in Myung's chat? I have 920 Nabi coins, guys. I'm only 4,900,009. Like I'm pretty far away. What was General Mitch asking? Kai plays GT. He should be playing on D10.
You can't really be mad about it because you was right there.
No, but I don't. But, I mean, I don't know why she's mad.
But we
I'm
have
just
nothing. We
hanging
have
out with
nothing.
her.
But anyways, my point is.
Yo, good emo game, Kai. Okay.
Yeah, he's cool. We all gang, bro. We all gang. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It don't matter.
Oh, Sam's out of jail. Heard.
Oh, bet. But you know, we all cool. We all cool. It will nothing happen or nothing. Nobody was. You could.
Is this D10?
It literally wasn't no flooding or nothing.
So, why are you getting so defensive? Like, why are you getting a little like, you know, it's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like you getting a little defensive, but like.
He did.
Dude, Kyle No Picks will be fun.
Telling me like he was
Bro,
just like if you ever need it.
D10 is actually so fucking good. D10 is god tier. I want to go back actually.
He just got here to the city, so I don't understand how he has a house.
So you
No, first of all.
What?
First of all, she don't know what the fuck I got going on. I talked to some people. They got me to where I needed to be. I got me a Ferrari. You feel what I'm saying? I got me a couple of cribs of Airbnbs around the city. I'm doing what I gotta do. Hold on, can y'all give us a second real quick?
My fault.
Okay, I will say the little kid RP though, that's where it's like, that's kind of hard to, like that shit's kind of, like the kid's got a fucking bat, bro.
I don't give a fuck, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I don't even know who you are.
Okay.
Say I'll beat your ass.
You know, that's what's wrong with LA. Everybody's so disrespectful in this motherfucker.
I was just coming over here to see this cute little baby, and you had to pop off for no reason.
Enzo, get up.
Yo, Sam, this your son?
The fuck?
No, it's my student. Anyways.
I just feel like
beat alone.
You know what? Listen. Okay.
You know what? My hands is bisexual, but I'm gonna make sure they're straight today.
Do what?
That was a good line.
Honestly, listen. Nia. Look, dead. It doesn't even matter if you lie.
My hands are bisexual, but I'm gonna make sure they straight today. Okay, he's pretty.
Going on anyway. But I just feel like because you feel me, we all gang. You was there when I got in the car. Nobody knew that you was in your head.
What is? Listen, I don't know what the problem is. I understand if you have a problem with whatever the fuck happened to you with a guy, but you
Kai's on the D10 server.
I thought she was your girlfriend. That's why I was like, whoa.
But the way she's making it sound.
Let's eat, let's eat, let's see if you can keep up with the beat, take a seat, time to feast, then let's see what you can really do for me, crab legs, dog eggs, bon appetit, and another round of drinks, can't even speak, can't keep my eyes off his precious cheeks, and I thought I saw what was that for me, SVP, are you gonna be there with me, or SVP?
I feel like if I heard this ad one more time, I'll fucking hate it.
To H&R Block Online, and tax season will feel just as good as all those other seasons, like award season.
So you're doing your taxes yourself this season?
Over here. Can you tell us what you're deducting?
Wow, did you see the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom gameplay? No, link it. I want to watch it. I love taxes, man. Looks fire. Link it. We're going to be hyping up that. That's going to be probably my next... After Jedi Survivor, that's going to be our next big game. So we have two big... you don't want to keep it as a surprise now. Check it out. Who has a link, or I'll just find it.
Hello everyone. I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. First, I have some news. Development on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete. Thank you very much for waiting. Many of you are looking forward to this game, and we've released a few trailers so far. Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like. Okay? Let's begin. Here we are in the land of Hyrule. Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore. Of course, it's not...
I'm going to degen play this game just because it's so aesthetic and ambient. Like, I really hope you guys tune in for this playthrough, because if you guys think I was hyped to do Hogwarts Legacy, this is going to be Hogwarts Legacy ×2. It looks the same. Well, I mean, it is like, it's the same engine and same like kind of world, right? Just new gameplay, new places to explore.
Not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways. If we talk about all of the changes today, we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself.
All right, see, now that's when they say something like, hey, if we talk to you guys about everything that changed, we'd run out of time. That means not much changed, but whatever.
When the game launches. In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky. You'll notice some landmasses floating up there. We call them Sky Islands. You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up?
Do you need an original playthrough of Breath of the Wild, or does this start as an entirely new game?
If we take a look, oh, something's falling from the sky. Do you see it? I wonder what that is. Okay. Let's head over to it. We're almost at the spot where the object fell.
Yeah, I don't really know. I don't think they need a new... I'm down for one more game. I'm down for like even this game and even one more in the visual style of Breath of the Wild. I think Breath of the Wild can recycle this visual style for a few more games. Hey, long time lurker here. Just want to say Illy. Oh, thank you, Amir.
Here it is. Okay, let's use one of Link's new abilities. If you do this on the rock that just fell... Look, it started rising. This power is known as recall, which rewinds an object's movement. Since I just used recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to the Sky Islands. Let's use the paraglider to reach one of them.
Okay.
There are a few other Sky Islands floating here too. I made it. There are lots of ways to reach the Sky Islands, so we hope you'll try a few different methods. Okay, now we're on...
Bro, I'm going to be playing this game, and I think I'm going to set up a beanbag. I'm going to lower my desk. I'm going to set up beanbag chairs, and I'm not going to leave the beanbag chairs till the day or till the game is done. I'm literally just going to play the game chat, fall asleep, take naps, wake up, and we're just not going to end the stream, and we're just going to play through the whole fucking game, and it's going to be amazing.
On a slightly bigger Sky Island. Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures.
Couch gaming at times? Hell yeah. Breath of the Wild subathon? Hey, maybe we'll have another subathon around then. We'll see.
It's on the surface, though. Let's walk around for a bit.
Link onesie. I might even do a little cosplay for you guys. We'll see. This is my fucking game though. Like Zelda games are my fucking
When you
shit.
find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later. Let's continue. Oh, something's there. This is a brand new enemy called a construct. We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up. Ah, the branch broke. Not good, not good. Quick, get in.
The weapon, I still have some gripes with the weapon system in Zelda.
Another branch, and we defeated it. Moving on. We've now explored more of this sky island. As expected, fighting with just a branch won't get us very far.
I liked having a degree of ownership over swords and like being able to have like some that were like, you know.
Also, this branch is almost broken. So here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here and do this, look, we can stick them together. We created a makeshift hammer. This is called fuse. You can stick objects together to create new weapons with various effects. Let's take on another construct with this fused weapon.
Okay, that's kind of sick.
We're dealing with two of them at once. Oh, we beat one. The weapon's attack has definitely improved. The other branch broke, but this weapon has much better durability.
Polymerization?
You can do all sorts of things by experimenting with the fuse ability. You can fuse two weapons, for example. If we take this long stick and fuse it with a pitchfork, we can create a weapon with a much longer attack range. With this, we don't have to get too close to enemies, and we can safely attack from a distance.
Wait, this is kind
You
of
can
sick.
also fuse arrows with materials in your inventory.
No,
For
you're hearing
instance,
him
try
speaking in
fusing this
Japanese in the
leaf to
background.
an arrow. Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow and you can freeze faraway enemies. Very useful.
What?
In addition, let's see. Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land.
Game dev aim.
So, at times like these, here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters. Fuse it to an arrow and... look, it homed in on the target.
Okay, that's sick.
Let's try this on another bird. I'll just fire in that general direction. It's very simple. Depending on what you stick together, the fuse ability could also be beneficial for hunting. I fused a mushroom to my shield. Now, you're probably wondering if this has any use. Well, this mushroom is actually a puff shroom. Let's fight an enemy with this. I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now. The enemy's lost sight of Link, so... attack! Even if you struggle with combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods.
This is so
In the previous
creative and
game,
cool.
you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate. Some of the Sky Islands even have
This is
rivers.
such a cool idea.
We'll want to cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat. Of course, there isn't anything that resembles a boat around here.
Oh, dude, yeah. What I wouldn't give to play fucking Breath of the Wild in playing a game with this aesthetic, but in like, and this art style, but in Giga 4K, 120 FPS, crank my 3090 to the max. I wish.
So, we'll lift up this log and attach it to a second log. Let's do one more. We'll bring this over here and
This
attach
is just
a third
crazy
log.
for puzzles.
It's a makeshift raft. This is another new ability called Ultra Hand. Even though the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft. You can always attach things or detach them like this. Now, if we put this on the water, it's made of wood, so the buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a simplified version of a boat. However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll need something to propel it forward. There's something here. Let's try hitting it. Oh, wind. It's blowing wind. Looks like we found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it? We'll attach another one. This should make the boat well balanced.
Boat plan.
Okay, they're attached. All right, let's try moving the boat. Hey, it's moving. It's sailing pretty fast with the wind from the fans. Since we added 2 fans, we should be able to cross the river in no time. All right, we reached the other side. In the most recent trailer, we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying machine. Those vehicles actually aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own. There are all sorts of objects you'll come across in this game. And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure.
Oh!
There are even more new abilities.
Dude, the Zelda
Take
team
this
is...
building over here. Okay, watch this.
Oh, it sounds like... Okay, you see multiplayer Breath of Wild. Why does this need multiplayer? I just want it as a great single-player game.
I passed right through the ceiling. This new ability is called Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through to the floor above you. There are some restrictions, but what's great about this ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere. For example, this place has a cave with a hill right above it. If we use the ability here...
Bro, there's just so much crazy shit that can happen in this game.
Come on, keep going. Okay, we emerged at the top of the hill.
What?
In the previous game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain. But in this game, if there's a mountain with a...
Oh my god, no more of my fucking rock climbing RP where I was like... fucking hoping my stamina...
Like
oh my god.
You can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up. Here's another example. Imagine you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right? Exactly. Oh, there's another construct. It seems to be holding a strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game. Ah, it blew me away with wind. Looks like it's got some sort of fan. Ah! I got pushed off! Ah well, let's just return to the surface. You can quickly descend from the sky to the surface like this. It feels so good. Out a bit differently from the...
What?
Ah! I got pushed off! Ah well, let's just return to the surface. You can quickly descend from the sky to the surface like this. It feels so good. In the sky, you'll be able to look out across the land. You can also search for destinations that pique your interest. Once you've chosen your destination, you can speed things up, like this.
Okay, sorry.
Let's dive into this river. And we're back on the surface. There are still so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now. What did you think? Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game. I'm sure some of you watching me play were thinking, wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do...
Wait, we do this cosplay with my tattoos, just extend the tattoo out onto my chest, boom. We run that cosplay, easy clap.
What did you think? Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game.
Yeah, maybe they actually would have ran out of time.
I'm sure some of you watching me play were thinking, wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too. In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible. There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't...
They showed two things, weapon fusing and making the fucking vehicles and shit like that, and it already basically opened up, like, okay, they cooked. If that's all they added, that's already an infinite amount of shit.
Show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
Chat, this one's gonna be so fucking good. Damn. Breath of the Wild Switch? That looks kind of clean. Ooh. And you already know, chat, for our playthrough of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, I'm going to promise you guys two things. Cosplay. I'm going to promise you three things. Cosplay. We don't stop the stream until we beat the game. And a fuck ton of giveaways. I will be doing giveaways of Switches and the game. So if you already own a Switch, you'll get the game. If you don't own a Switch, you'll fucking get a Switch. It's gonna be sick. I'm gonna be fucking going crazy for this is, trust me, I am the fucking, if you guys thought I was a simp for Hogwarts Legacy and for Harry Potter IP, wait till you see me fucking rant about Zelda IP and all the different timelines and all the fucking lore. It's going to be crazy. I think even more so than Hogwarts Legacy, Jedi Survivor and Legend of Zelda are going to be even crazier. Did we just become best friends? Yes. I'm wondering, I don't know if, I think we'll do Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom first to like show you guys my hype for Zelda. And then after that, me doing a fucking Wind Waker playthrough. Holy shit, dude, Wind Waker is just... I mean, hold on. There's a reason I set this as my desktop background right now. I fucking love Wind Waker. What's your top Zelda game? Wind Waker. I think Wind Waker is the best Zelda game. Zelda Marathon could be sick. Wind Waker. Play the menu theme or fucking... Oh yeah, we could do some Zelda inspired sax. Yeah, guys, give me ideas for the Zelda-thon. It'll be great. We'll call it the Zelda-thon. It'll be fun as fuck. Oh, you guys want to watch the new Moist video?
Today I want to show you something that will undoubtedly scare you, have you trembling in fear, wetting your britches.
Did we watch
it's
this
not
one?
a picture of me without a beard, but it is something equally as terrifying. AI! AI technology is advancing at a rapid rate, and it's reaching levels only thought possible in science fiction. That experience you just had of your heart sinking from my masterclass in jump scares is the natural reaction to AI. It's showcased that the flesh is cringe in machines of the future. Pretty much anything humans can do, technology can do better. AI can do better, rather. And that
True.
includes entertainment. I have been glued to AI and the entire industry that's bloomed from it for years now. I have been like a moth to a flame, following each and every development and new AI product that's come out, because it is fascinating and at the same time a bit startling. Now, I think it's naive for people to write off all AI.
I think this is also why, I felt like I was kind of cooking when we were on Terra. Again, like, I think this whole Web 3.0, decentralized, the blockchain, like all this blockchain stuff is so fucking stupid compared to like the AI shit. AI shit is the actual tech that you immediately feel the impact of.
As evil and saying we should ban AI outright and never pursue it. I think that is such a dog shit way of looking at the technology.
Agreed, bad take.
As with every new innovation, there is good and bad that comes with it. It's some certified goofy goober goofball shit to just write off all of the good things AI can do for humanity.
Agreed.
And focus instead on only the bad things they can do. I'm not here to get into the nitty gritty.
I think just from like basic observation, what I've found is that AI is just another, there's no sentient AI crazy thing like that. All I've seen, there's no robots, it's nothing of that. AI, if anything, is just shown to be another really powerful tool. It will be, I think AI will be to the 21st century. I guess the internet was also pretty massive in the 21st, but was kind of coming around in the 20th. But you can look at the major technological innovations of the 20th century, like the atomic age, like nuclear energy and weaponry changed human history. And so too will AI. It's another tool that can be used for great good, nuclear energy, or great evil, nuclear weaponry, right? At the end of the day, all this stuff comes down to being their tools. How we use them is what ends up being good or bad.
Of like the pros and cons of AI, I feel like you should be able to immediately recognize some of the incredible things AI can offer, especially in the medical field. But again, that's not what today's topic is. Today, I want to show you and talk about a viral clip on Twitter that's going around that has to deal with AI in the music industry.
You might notice that I sound like Kanye West. No.
Industrial evolution, we could actually break capitalism. A lot of people, yeah, this is like the really like fucking crazy, like sort of like, if you want to go like radical sort of socialist take, is that you might actually break capitalism with AI. Because you might get to a point where you don't need workers' labor. And then we have to basically restructure how we handle society.
No, Yeezy didn't record a voiceover for me for this video. I didn't learn how to do impressions. This is AI.
So let me come back to my original voice for a second, because this is crazy.
The caption of this video says that it'll change the music industry forever, and that's 100% accurate. This technology will forever change the entire landscape of the music industry. It's important to realize that AI technology, especially when it comes to voice models like this, are still very...
I disagree. AI will fast forward capitalism. Well, I mean, sure, it'll fast forward capitalism, but there actually is a world where we end up replacing all the workers, then everyone fucking rebels because there's no one has fucking jobs anymore.
New. And they're already advancing to a point where they're starting to get pretty goddamn convincing. And right now the main usage is just shit posts, like having Joe Biden and Donald Trump playing Overwatch together and experiencing gamer rage and shit.
Hondo says classic girl hater. Ha ha ha. Hondo, are you good, man? You're a sub, so I'm kind of letting you like chill a little bit, but like, what, did you get gifted a sub? Like, what? Are you okay, man? I mean, my chat might think I'm schizo because your messages are being held by the auto mod, but you keep writing classic girl hater. Hondo, are you good? Oh, it was held a while ago, and Stream Elements just keeps posting it. I don't know. All right,
or making...
Oh, you said it earlier? Oh. You were probably responding to something we were watching a while ago. Stream Elements keeps posting it over and over. So I'm like, why does this dude keep spamming this? I'm so sorry. Bro, now I look schizo. Bro, from my POV, you keep saying it like every 2 minutes. I'm like, oh my God. Anyway, sorry, my bad.
Goofy AI generated tracks. But this technology
I didn't mean to put you on blast. I'm sorry.
Huge implications for the whole industry going forward.
Well, this happens once a stream. I always blast one chatter and then it ends up being completely not their fault. I'm sorry, my bad.
When it comes to music. And it's already advancing very quickly. I made a brief mention of my own AI voice that's been getting used on YouTube pretty often about 3 months ago, where they had me singing Rap God. And I was like, damn, that sounds pretty good, but you can easily tell that it's AI at some points because words get all mumbled and jumbled. It sounds like I'm overdosing on Xanax sometimes. It's clear that it's not perfect, but it can and most likely will be in a relatively short period of time. So in this example with his Yay voice filter, you can tell that something's a bit awry there. It doesn't really sound 100% accurate.
Yeah,
It
there's a little
sounds
bit of
bit
uncanny
glitchy,
valley
like
in a lot of
something's
these.
Wrong there. So you can tell it's not actually Ye speaking, and he also
XQC's
goes
voice
10
will be safe
seconds
from
without
AI
mentioning
for a while.
Jewish
Yeah,
people,
true.
So you know for sure it's not
Oh my
actually
God.
Ye. But if you're just hearing that, you'd be raising an eyebrow. You would have to second guess, oh, whoa, was that actually Ye?
Now all you have to do is record reference vocals and replace it with a trained model of any musician you like, which is exactly what I did. I found this Kanye style beat on YouTube. I wrote 8 bars and I'm gonna record them now, and then I'm gonna have AI Kanye replace me.
So before showing you the results of that, I would like to mention that he did...
Wait, so I can listen to Kanye? I can listen to a Kanye style song without the anti-Semitism? Okay, all right.
Covers of popular songs with this Kanye voice model, and they sound very convincing. Even knowing it's AI, it is pretty fucking convincing. Now, how this affects the music industry should be obvious, and he explains it there. You don't really need the artist to come in and do full songs anymore, and they don't even have to write the music themselves or perform it. They can just give you reference vocals, and right now there's services.
Oh wait, Kanye likes the Jews again? Hell yeah.
This is where
Love
if you
it.
just have a minute of uninterrupted audio from anyone, it can make and train a pretty decent AI model on it that sounds pretty good. Now,
here's the thing though, with someone like Charlie or even me or Ludwig or anyone who has think about how much recorded audio you have of our voices. In GoXLR mics that are well tuned and you hear a good amount of it, bro, you can train an AI, you could train an AI to be perfect.
Now imagine that extended to a professional level where, holy shit, it's going to sound very close to the real artist. That's alarming. You'll never know if the music you're hearing was actually created by humans or just AI. AI is actually extremely good at creating songs themselves. There's entire channels dedicated to just AI-generated music, and it can do pretty much every genre. And that even includes, metal. There's actually some pretty fucking hardcore AI-generated metal tracks out there right now. So, for the music industry, you could have AI make all of the songs and only rely on reference vocals. So you wouldn't even need to pay an artist to perform or make an album. You would just pay an artist to come into the studio one time, or maybe even a handful of times if you really want a perfect model, to record these reference audio samples, and then they would just use that forever to make full albums based on that. And that artist would never actually make the songs themselves. They'd just kind of be the face of it. Meanwhile, AI is doing all of it. And not to sound like a tinfoil hat conspiracy theorist, but I really do think this will end up being the reality of the music industry in the future, because it'll just end up being cheaper, more financially viable for these major labels. Instead of hiring bands or artists to make the music and perform it, they'll just save money by having AI do all of it and then just using the voice models they've trained.
Yep.
Because as this technology continues to develop, it's going to be easier to use and cheaper as well. So that's just my bold prediction here.
I got a fantasy that's beautiful, that's dark and twisted, but I attacked the whole religion all because of my ignorance. What was I thinking? That was some bitch shit. I lost Adidas, but I'm still Yeezy. Back in the kitchen, man, I'm a genius. Boys in the hood, just like I'm easy. Kanye, Weezy, Southside of Chicago, life ain't easy. All praise be to Lord Jesus, Donda, please rest easy. Yeah.
I got a fantasy that's beautiful, that's dark and twisted. But I attacked the whole religion, all because of my ignorance. What was I thinking? That was some bitch shit. I lost Adidas, but I'm still Yeezy. Back in the kitchen, man, I'm a genius. Boys in the hood, just like I'm easy. Kanye, Weezy, Southside of Chicago, life ain't easy. All praise be to Lord Jesus. Donda, please rest easy. Alright, let me cut it there.
Pretty spooky stuff, and I think it's understandable. A lot of people on Twitter were pretty unsettled by it. And I also agree with quite a few.
It doesn't have enough it doesn't have like enough enunciation. It's like a little dry. It's like Kanye's not like putting like, he's like, like he's not like growling or like doing like any inflections or crazy stuff. But other than that, it's fucking crazy.
Few people on Twitter that pointed out that it's pretty diabolical to put a bar about Ye's deceased mother in here and then have AI Ye rap it for you. I think that's pretty weird. But it does.
Someone's saying no emotion. It's Kanye at 70%. Guys, what is it going to be like next year and the year after that? This shit is going to explode in how good it gets.
Lead me to something else I'd like to briefly mention, even though it's not directly related to the AI in the music industry per se. It is just AI voice models in general. I've talked about this a lot, but going forward, as these continue to become better and better, you can have these AI models say anything. So pretty soon, when you hear like audio recordings that are leaked of politicians or movie stars or something, you're going to have to take all of that with a grain of salt, because pretty soon all of that's going to be very easily faked. I actually made a video showcasing some AI voice models for Obi-Wan Kenobi, for example, where he was talking about Ahsoka's orange pussy and how she was one of the finest meat saber wielder Jedis in the entire temple and stuff like that. Like, it'd be very easy to just have these AI models say anything to try and get people in trouble or try and start shit online. Like, it could go easily beyond shit posting where it's just like jokes to a point where, you can really kind of fuck someone with it.
And keep in mind, this is the worst that AI will ever be. In just a few years, basically every popular musician will have multiple trained models of them. And also the UI, the front end of this, is all going to get a lot simpler.
Again, he's 100% right. We are currently in the worst stage AI will ever be. It's only going to get better, and significantly better. It's already getting huge steps forward every couple of months. It just gets more and more mind-blowing what AI is capable of.
You're going to be listening to songs by your favorite artists that are completely indistinguishable. You're not going to know whether it's them or not. And I'm just starting to think of all the good, all the bad that's going to come out of this. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments, so drop those below.
Oh, I'll let you know what I think, all right. I'll give you a piece of my mind, and it won't be a comment. It's a whole video. I think there's not a lot of good that comes from the AI voice models in the music industry in particular. I don't see many positives. Now, I know there's people that will probably try and...
Before Charlie cooks, I'll do a little prep work in the kitchen, okay? I think a lot of this comes as ways... Like, anywhere where AI basically makes it where it takes away people's art, people's passion, and people's jobs is where it's scary to me. Where it simplifies things and makes us more, safer and better. Like, when it augments what we do, that's where it feels good. It's kind of like with the takeover of AI with chess, right? Or not even AI chess, but just like with robots playing chess. Where those things got us to play chess better was kind of the best case example, but those like replacing us as chess players is the unfortunate part.
Spin an argument that it's great because now you can have deceased artists still releasing new tracks thanks to the AI technology. So, for example, Michael Jackson already has a few AI voice models that are pretty good. So you could release new Michael Jackson tracks, but I would argue that's not a good thing. Like, that to me is kind of fucked up. He's dead. He can't consent to having new tracks come out post-mortem here. It just feels so
I don't
creepy
like that.
And disgusting. Like, fucking his corpse like a necrophiliac for the sake of making money off of new tracks from his name. It doesn't feel right. The artist is gone, and the music they made should rest with them. That's the music they poured their heart and soul in. They made that with their own blood, sweat, and tears. And to dig them up with these voice models and have them releasing tracks that they had no part in making is just, I think, wrong. I don't think that's a good thing. To me, I just really feel like that ruins and belittles all of the hard work they put into their career before they died. It just kind of dismantles the whole legacy, because then there's new tracks coming out that they didn't make and they might be shit. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of that. Let me give you another example, one that pertains very personal to me. Linkin Park. I love Hybrid Theory and I love Meteor.
Yeah.
Chester Bennington has passed away, unfortunately.
Meteor was
and I would
God
be
tier.
extremely upset if they started to use AI voice models in order to have Chester Bennington deliver vocals on new Linkin Park tracks that start coming out. They have recently released 2 new tracks, but those are tracks that were actually recorded by Chester himself. So those tracks still have the very human element to it that I can appreciate. So if they, 5 years from now start releasing new Linkin Park tracks with Chester Bennington doing the vocals, I wouldn't like that. I really would feel like that'd spit in the face of all of the incredible work that he had done throughout his career. So I don't see that as a benefit, and that's like the only argument I could see people making for a good thing that can come from the AI voice models in the music industry. Everything else I think is just negatives. You'll have significantly less people entering the industry because they have to compete with all of these mega corporations that are just churning out these massive mainstream hits that are all generated through these AI voice models, from the most popular artists of all time.
Imagine already competing in these being in these heavily competitive industries, and now you have to compete with fucking AI that do it and then can just do it on a whim. Oh.
It'd be very difficult to compete, and most people aren't going to get signed to a label because it'd just be cheaper to use AI in the first place. So I just don't see a whole lot of benefits to the music industry for this kind of AI implementation. Now, that's not to say that I think it should be banned. I'm never really on the side of banning things, especially when it comes to stifling potential innovations. Maybe I'm just a little short-sighted in potential benefits that this technology could have. Like maybe if the artist themselves wants to start using the AI voice models to help complement their work, or even, weave it in with their own, personality inserted into it, I could see that maybe working. But again, I just don't exactly know. But overall, I don't think it should be banned, but I also don't think it offers anything super beneficial to the music industry as a listener of the music. I only see the financial benefits to the companies, which I don't really give a fuck about the companies. My heart's not breaking for Universal Music, who has billions of dollars to spend and now just can cut corners using AI technology to fuck their artists even harder. I just don't see a lot of great things with it, but I do want to highlight the technology itself because holy shit, I cannot believe.
What about concert and music festivals? Fucking holograms, digital screens, fake
how
artists.
Quickly all of it is
not
advancing.
Fake artists, but
this AI
artists.
technology is unreal, and I can't even imagine where.
Dude, we're gonna have to fucking, oh my god, we're gonna have to fucking regulate this shit, and we have Congress asking if TikTok can connect to the home Wi-Fi. Holy shit, we're fucked.
It's going to be in the next couple of years. So
we're actually
just wanted to talk
fucked.
about it a little bit again, and that's really about it. See ya.
Bro, I'm sorry, but considering those implications and then having watched the congressional hearing regarding TikTok, we are fucked. Bro, the boomers will rip soon? No, because AI is going to make it so that our healthcare is so much better, so the boomers stay alive even longer. Oh, God. Even the good part of AI, which is helping the doctors, is going to fuck up other people. Oh, God. Anyways. Oh my God, why is it so loud? A little Wind Waker music for you guys. Chat, thank you guys so much for the incredible stream. The world might be screwed. Yes, we might be in danger. But until the world ends, I'll continue to stream and you guys can laugh with me as everything burns around us and we can have some good entertainment here on twitch.tv/blaustoise, soon to be twitch.tv/blau. Now is when I'm going to start reminding you that we have a rebrand coming. It's not going to be Copium. Also for the rebrand, listen, there are rumors afloat of 2 things. Number 1 is a subathon. Number 2 is a special day for the rebrand where to give people access to the absolutely banger emotes that I'm about to be dropping, I will be matching subs for a period of time. This will be a part of the rebrand. I don't know for how long, what that means is every time we hit a milestone of 100 subs, I will then match those subs to give even more. I will then gift 100 subs to the community. So everyone gets a fucking sub. You get a sub. You get a sub. And eventually the entire fucking community subbed. For amount of the time that's 15 seconds. Okay. Well, more than that. What are some other fun things you have coming up? I'll be participating in a...
I'm alive. Yo.
Okay, Sankool, thanks for the 20 gifted subs. That period of time did not start right now, though, because the rebrand isn't live and I don't have the... I'm not scamming you. I'm just... Listen, buddy, thank you for the 20 gifted. And I like that you're starting us off so those people will... If I at least start the rebrand within the next month, they'll get those subs, presumably. But what do you mean scam toys? What do you mean pre-scam? I said when the rebrand drops, the fuck? There's no way. Guys, I said I'm going to do it. Tomorrow, we have a really big day. Tomorrow, Mickey represents Chain Gang in court. We have a court case tomorrow. Mickey represents Chain Gang in court.
Clean boys are the champions.
Well, Potato 424 just matched those 20 gifted subs by gifting 20. Banger stream. We return to GTA RP tomorrow. My goal is to not only represent Chain Gang in court, but to insert myself into everyone else's RP and ruin everyone else's arc, as Mickey does. Super excited for that. So that should be fun. We'll ruin a bunch of arcs. Eons of RP ruined. And have Mickey represent Chain Gang in court. It's going to be great. I have a photo shoot that I'm doing tomorrow night, which is going to be sick. I'll be stream sniping, metagaming, all the good stuff. The case is at 5 p.m. PST, I believe. Let me double check one. The case is 5 p.m. PST. I will be streaming earlier than that. Me and Murphy are going to meet up. We're going to be planning out our strategy. I will probably have to miss the match of G2 versus Mogul Male. I think the case will go longer than 2 hours. And then I have a hard cutoff at 7:45 Pacific time. And I'm going to do a photo shoot for something that you guys will like. So I might miss G2 versus... I might show up for the first match of it. We'll see how long the case takes. But yeah, big RP stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, right? What am I doing Thursday? Oh, Thursday we have a podcast. I was keeping this a secret. We didn't talk about it. I'm starting a podcast. That's not just a meme with sketch stuff. I'm officially starting a podcast. We're trialing it. Me and Kyle are doing an RP podcast. Me and Kyle are going to be talking about all things RP. Not just No Pixel. We want to talk about D10, Wild RP, talk about Red Dead Redemption, talk about RP and Hogwarts Legacy. We want to cover all things roleplay because roleplay has been getting bigger and bigger in any number of different games and any number of different scenes. We want to bring in guests from No Pixel, guests from D10, guests from other communities, talk all things roleplay, try to avoid spicy drama and have it be great. Our guest this week, we're going to probably try and run it every 2 weeks. We're not trying to do some crazy every week fucking podcast. We're starting with every 2 weeks. I love Kyle's voice. Our first guest, Saab. That's our boy Saab is going to be on. It's going to be sick. That will be on Thursday at noon, right at Tsunami. We're going to be doing a podcast. Everyone's doing podcasts. I've been wanting to do a podcast, and this was the one that was I felt like it's a podcast that people haven't seen before. No one's done an RP podcast. Tony does one, but Tony's is very personal. It's one-on-one with you know, to learn more about streamers or like, you know, play. This is like a bigger, like, hey, like this is the RP community one. Yeah, Toey's more of an interview. We want ours to be like, hey, we're going to cover all things roleplay related. So really excited to be doing that. That is Thursday's content. And then of course, Saturday, I'm going to be doing some No Pixel 2.0. So GTA Frogs eating well this week. So I hope you guys really like, if the podcast goes well, I will actually fully set up the podcast on all of the various sites. For now, it'll be available on my VOD channel, but we might set up an independent channel for it, put it on Spotify, etc. So, Hamud says, recommend me 12 episode anime to watch now while I'm fasting, please, and thank you. Oh no, is it Ramadan for you? Let me think. Why are Poli-Sci frogs eating next week on Hondo? It's a good one I'd recommend. Rascal Dreams of Bunny Girl Senpai. Or Spy X Family is good too. Yeah, that's some of the news coming up. Chat, thank you guys so much for the good vibes today. Thanks for all the new follows, for all the subs. Oh, Chainsaw Man is 12 episodes. Ooh, I have some good news for any Chainsaw fan enjoyers. I got something cooking about that. So glad to move here from YouTube. Dude, we've had a lot of people find the stream now from YouTube and TikTok, which has been great. Chat, thank you guys so much. Post stream gang in the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, now is the time. Oh, we should have some good politics streams next week. Oh, new variety games coming in too. We have new variety games coming in. New gaming news stuff. And we have new variety games coming in. Me and Saikuno have another game we wanna cook for you guys. And of course, still playing Deceive Inc., still playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Ooh, Jack the Dazzle did link a pretty good horror game. I need to plan to do a horror game again. Where can we find the new podcast with Kyle? Right here, twitch.tv/blaustoise, Thursday, 12 p.m. or on my @BlauVods channel on YouTube. Probably skipping Resident Evil 4 because I have so much other shit coming up. Anyways, where's this one song there? Chat, thank you guys so much. Yeah, we're not going to put it behind a paywall for now. The podcast. Chat, thank you guys so much for the incredible stream. We have a lot of juicy content coming up. I will see you guys earlier tomorrow. Big fucking GTA stream tomorrow. Crazy GTA stream. So make sure you guys tune in. Mickey's going to be in court, even though he has a drug trafficking charge and still has a warrant for his arrest. So I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll still get kicked out. Won't be allowed to represent. But hey, it happens. It happens. Whatever. It's still RP. Chat, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.